AndyPants Gaming. AndyPants Gaming is AndyPants Gaming.
Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to Westside. Tyler, take it away, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Opp Block.
Yes, it is. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Opp Block. I am your host, Falgi.Exe. Tonight is a special night. It's a special show that's been in the making for months. We'll go over a lot of context for who the fuck AndyPants is. But right now, more importantly, chat, I need you guys to do something if you haven't already. I need you guys to go to, I need you guys to go to this channel, this little known channel. It's called FPS Diesel. And I need you to watch the latest video. It's just, you just gotta do it. No Curse Bearer Soup. I have not seen the secret level of Mega Man. I heard it was really good. I need to check it out.
Wait, is there more out now?
Yeah, there's a Mega Man episode out. There's a little bit more.
I've only watched the first like 8 of them. I didn't know there was a Mega Man.
Yeah, it's doing like, I think it was doing like 15-ish. I want to say like 10 to 15. I don't know. It's a very wide range. But yes, chat, we will be going over things today. But more importantly, I'm joined by somebody very special, chat. Somebody that you all know and love. He, chat, he's really afraid of old women and zombies. Every time you write a story for him, he is very, very fearful and very, very afraid. It's Q's Hood Ornament.
You know, I really want to say that while I appreciate being the focus of the 2 stories that were written yesterday, I just want to ask them, like, why y'all gotta make me think I'm gonna get molested and eaten? You know, that's not cool.
You weren't gonna get molested. You were just,
molested and eaten. I mean, molested and eaten. Also, I am not afraid of old ladies. But I don't like the dead or the undead because they failed at life. That's why they're dead. Get dunked on.
You
Do better.
you know,
Everyone who's ever died, L.
I don't know if that's something that you should be saying out loud. I really don't. You know, I do not support whatever Q is saying. I want to go out on a limb and say,
yes, you do. Yes, you
nothing
do.
Q is saying. I am in direct support of chat. I need to make that known.
Let's see.
So it's not really a pussy moment. But it is. Yeah. Q got that skin peeler is exactly what I would say. He shouldn't be afraid of old ladies. That's what I think. I'm not afraid of old ladies. I think you're afraid of old ladies.
Oh my god. I'm not afraid of old ladies.
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong, K-Huck. But, more importantly, chat, I got it. As Soygi disavowing, listen. Gilfs can get it. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say.
Name a Gilf right now. Name one.
Name a Gilf? Susan Sarandon.
Name one right now. Like currently? Like now?
Yeah. Susan Sarandon.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You asked me to name a Gilf. I name a Gilf, and you literally get mad at me that I did it.
I would say Selma Hayek, but
yeah, sure, Selma Hayek too. Like you asked me to name a specific one. I had one in the fucking chamber, locked, ready, and ready to just fire and unload.
The name I was expecting. I was not expecting to say Susan Sarandon. Dude.
Yeah. Why would it not be Susan Sarandon? Why it could also be Selma Hayek.
Yeah, Selma Hayek.
Yeah. Selma Hayek, Susan Sarandon,
Demi Moore.
Hold up. There's other people.
I just named two.
No, I know. But what's her face? Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver can get it.
Okay, fair.
You know, a lot of final girls that have grown up, you know.
A lot of final girls?
No, you know what the fuck I mean.
Girls?
You know what the fuck I mean. Oh my god, I hate you so much. I literally hate you so much. I'm talking about fucking horror tropes. Oh my god, yeah. Sigourney Weaver is hot. Like it's just like
she's hot.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Jamie Lee Curtis may be the ultimate final girl, but I won't lie. Quantum PZ with the 20.
Thank you, Quantum.
Quantum PZ tipped $20. What is this? The Great Gilfoff? Also soy.
Wait, no, I think it worked. It came in through the web browser. Did you guys hear that?
Well, I didn't, but I'm glad everyone else did.
Fuck off.
Oh, I know.
I got it to fucking work. I am soy. I don't know how it worked this time, chat, but I think I did. But did it? See, but the problem is it didn't. Maybe did it come in through my? Now it's just not coming in through my session. So now I got to reset the session. But yes, everybody, we are here. We're everywhere. We are talking about AndyPants Gaming, friend of the show, British Runner. I did message him. He might be asleep. So if he wakes up during the time that this video's on, I'm gonna drag him the fuck in here. But friend of the show, British Runner, made a really great video on AndyPants. I've watched, I want to say 60% of it. And I just stopped more so because I knew this stream was coming. So I did want to keep some of my reactions fresh.
Same. I watched part of it on K-Huck's stream, but then I was like, no, I should really wait until we go over it.
I mean, there's also, like, chat, how do I say this in the nicest way possible? We've been looking into Andy for some time. Behind the scenes, we found out a good deal about AndyPants Gaming. Kind of the way he operates his channel throughout YouTube, how he
it wasn't difficult.
It wasn't really that difficult. As well as how he interacts on Twitter. And the myriad of things he does to keep Twitter kind of moving and grooving. So we do
Yeah,
have a lot.
Andy, stop posting the information you post because it made it really easy.
Listen, I you know what? Fuck it. Andy, keep posting the way you post. We're gonna get to it, chat.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, sure.
I listen. I know people have asked him to stop, but it is Ayo the Opp Block, so SEO ops, color me surprised. Hey, Uncle Iroll with the 5 gifted. Holy shit!
Thank you, Iroll.
Obnoxious title became a
yes,
member.
obnoxious title just became a member. Akito just became a member. DJ Ronnie just became a member.
Akato became a member.
Akato, thank you. Last Big Dude just became a member, and Dean just became a member. I'm just gonna skip the alert just because it's gonna keep on fucking running at me. Okay. Cool. So how good is his OPSEC? I will not comment. We are not gonna get into that. What I will always say is this, chat, first and foremost, just like when we covered Jake Doolittle and things like that, first and foremost, when you have a lot of publicly available information, people will find it, especially when you talk about yourself way too much and you aren't ready for it to be live. The other thing is that when people find publicly available information, the biggest and nicest thing to do is try to reach out. I know people have tried to reach out to Andy with said information. He did not respond to those messages. I can't touch that with a 10-foot pole. That's just how that is. But more importantly, as we always say, we do not touch the glass. We do not tap the glass. If you find things out about a person, if the person...
not touch poo.
We do not touch poo and we do not tap the glass. You do not do anything that you would not do to your own friends. So we do not brigade people. But without further ado, chat, let's get into the video.
Are you going to share your screen with me? Or
I am going to share my screen with you.
Okay.
Okay, see, now it's just going to go... really? Is it going to go again? You going to go again?
What?
No, I'm talking about the thing is screaming at me now.
Okay, I'm like, I'm just driving.
What's hilarious is that only I hear it. Only I hear it, so it's like hilarious. It's just gonna pop up again. Let me share my screen to Q because he is a big baby. No, I'm kidding. He's fine.
Do you want me to watch my phone while I'm driving? Because I can do that.
I mean, ideally, you should never be watching your phone while you're driving.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
I can't believe you'd get chat. Can you believe he even said that? That he would text and drive. Oh, yes. Thank you so much for the face cam. Where Falgi? Oh, no. Where'd I go? There I am. I forgot I jacked myself out. Yes.
Don't do that on stream.
By the way, if you were in our fundraising stream, thank you guys so much. Again, we have donated, we have raised collectively through donations that you guys gave to us, through receipts from donators from our community, as well as well, I guess that's just pretty much it. Those two things, which would be the stream elements or through Google. Thank you for Blocky Optimus. We have raised approximately $779 and like something cents. I can't remember the exact total off the top of my head. If you're in the Discord, I posted that, and I should actually bring it up right now while we're here. Just so, for transparency's sake. Just so you guys know, the first donation has gone out today. We were able to donate it's $160 plus the $5 tax. Who the fuck cares? But yes, we were able to donate at least $160 from the PayPal. Moving forward, we're going to be donating the rest of the money from the stream. If you did not see the stream, it is unlisted. but you can click the link if it's not blocked in your country. You can click the link and send it over, and it's unlisted for now because there's music and I sang over it. It doesn't like when you do that. Is it too late to get on that? Uncle Iroll, if you go into the Opp Block announcements page, you can go up and you'll see that I linked the charity, which is Toys for Tots. Personally, the reason I would suggest doing it that way is A, it doesn't go to us, and B, you're able to give to the charity without it being wholly taxed. And that's just what's important for us. But yeah. But again, for transparency's sake, we haven't received I cannot access any YouTube payouts until a month. They pay out monthly. I can't, like, PayPal, you can get it as soon as you can. Like, you can put it in a bank as soon as you can. YouTube is monthly. I completely understand why, because it's just generated revenue. What I will say is that once I'm able, at the end of the month or at the end of the time where I can get the rest of the $311 from the stream specifically, I will make another charitable donation. And I will make sure that everybody is alerted and aware in the Discord. But I just wanted to let you guys know. If you do, by the way, like Uncle Iroll, donate to Toys for Tots after the stream. Again, if you wanted to listen to the stream and donate afterwards, just let one of the mods know that you've done that, so we can calculate the full tally. I sent money through the donation link, so no, it's fine. If you sent it to me, I made sure to donate it immediately. What was available that I could grab right now is this. It's the unfortunate reality of how streaming works. You kind of have to pull from different resources. So the one resource that I pulled from, like, using the stream elements, which goes into a company PayPal kind of thing, that comes directly, I'm able to directly access that for the Opp Block. When it comes to the YouTube channel is a monthly thing, so I can't just drag it out. I have to wait for YouTube to allow me to do that. So again, transparency for transparency's sake. I that's just what we do here. We like being consistent. We promised. Also, as a aside, we did in the Discord, if you did not see it in the announcements tab, we did announce our winners of the Blocky Optimus Christmas Spectacular Art Contest. So congratulations to Cthulhu, Majunga Wumba, and Tusky for their submissions, our first, second, and third place winners. Congratulations very much. 07's in the chat for them. We'll be reaching out to you guys just to discuss some things. But thank you guys so much for your submissions. It was super cool. I was very happy that everybody gave something slightly different as an art submission. It wasn't just it wasn't just art. It was, or a similar style of art. Everyone's art was slightly different. And even the writing was slightly different, and it was really, really nice. Hopefully next year, a lot more people feel very comfortable in joining that contest, be it with music, be it with art, be it with writing, be it with knitting. It doesn't really matter. I just want people to be able to have a safe space to have their art or their creativity appreciated. So again, I want to thank you guys very, very much.
Suffer.
Yes, Q, I get it. You've become the de facto horror gremlin.
Victim?
Yeah, you've become the de facto victim of every horror story around the Opp Block. Again, thank you guys very much. So without further ado, and without interruption, let's talk a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
About AndyPants Gaming. AndyPants Gaming is a guy on the internet. AndyPants kind of rose to prominence a little bit with the anti-woke, quote-unquote, the anti-woke grift, with how he approaches games commentaries, predominantly a games culture commentator. So if we look at Andy's YouTube channel,
I do have a question while you're looking that up.
Yeah, go for it.
How do you feel about the recent? He's on a kick. Can't blame the man.
No, I like Fable.
How do you feel about? No, so do I. How do you feel about the recent commentary? Not within our commentary, but like video game commentary. They're now defending that they're overusing the word grift now.
So
do you think that is running defense for their own movement within video gaming commentary or culture, or is it just?
So this is my thing.
Is there some truth to it?
This is my thing when it comes to gaming commentary. Yes, we will get to when he got blasted by the Act Man. All intents and purposes, we covered Andy previously. AndyPants Gaming also got blasted, like fucking his back blown out by the Act Man, to the point where he tried to take the video down and like strike the Act Man, and it was unsuccessful because he realized how stupid that idea was. But gaming commentary, when it comes to the culture war, quote unquote, is very interesting. Gamergate really changed the second time around. The first time around, it was about the ethics in games politics. And what I mean by thank you, journalism. I misspoke. Which held some weight to it. When it comes to games journalism at the time, this was 2016 specifically. 2015 into 2016 was a very different time. YouTube was still like at a prominent state, and individuals on the YouTube space were making a name for themselves, but it wasn't the same that we see today, where you have individual creators that were getting codes early and things like that. That was very few and far between when it came to like specific companies, right? There is rest in peace, and I think I've discussed this the last time that we talked about Andy. Total Biscuit was a real big PC guy. He was one of the first YouTube channels for games commentary in the realm of news and reviews that I think I ever followed. And for him, his big thing was PC gaming, and at the time, it was at a weird point in gaming history where console gaming really took the forefront, because games on PC seemed daunting because there was no unified marketplace. Then Steam comes in, and you see that a lot of, even like GOG and things like that, those things existed, but Steam really coming together and literally getting everything together really, in my opinion, boosted and revitalized the PC market. You could also, for lack of a better term, or be hyperbolic, you can say that MOBAs did a real big thing for gaming too. I would actually say that MOBAs, in a way, made gaming weirdly accessible for new people, even though they were fucking daunting to play, because it was free. A free downloadable game with a suite that everybody played was a big thing. So all of this preamble to say, Gamergate 2 doesn't have that same weight of the industry. It's much more about the real world politics that people are facing. That was obviously at the tail end and the underbelly of Gamergate. But Gamergate 2 really sets itself at a position where we are talking about how people are interacting with gaming, who should and shouldn't be making games based on the color of their skin, based on what identity they have, and all these things, or what's being forced. That's why I think Goonergate is a funny way of looking at Gamergate 2, because it really is people complaining that they can't goon to games because everyone has like varied taste, and some people goon to things that you don't goon to. But
I'm going to touch on one thing is that what a lot of people tend to forget, and people would say, "Oh no, Cube, it's always been a thing." Not to the degree that it is now. So what I mean is, for a long time, and I'm talking not just gaming itself, but game development, is it has been a male-dominated career field. Development, not just playing the game, but development stuff. Now, have there been women and people of color in game development since like the 80s? Yes, I'm not saying there hasn't been. But gaming as a whole,
right,
from like 80s, 90s, and only really until like early 2000s, mid 2000s, did it stop going from a niche hobby to a more mainstream thing. And so you have this whole ideal of developers have expanded as the career field has expanded, as the hobby itself has expanded. So now, not only do you have not just men making games, you have men, women, people of color, other sexual orientations, whatever.
Yes, gender and
as
sexual
the hobby
orientation
has expanded. Yes.
Yeah.
As the hobby has expanded. So now you have this, so with this whole, and yes, I think it's more apt to call it Goonergate.
I think
and we're
one
coming
of the
the
things
clown now. We've been meaning to cover him.
We have, God, we have way too much on this guy for reasons we will discuss.
So,
but I do think it should be said, because it was in our last coverage of Andy, and I kind of wanted to go into it a little bit more for our larger audience now. One of the things that, the best way to describe how I view games commentary as something different from drama, from even commentary from this and that, games commentary in very specific ways has end goals. When you look at games commentary, some of the end goals are entering the games industry itself, becoming your own like news media organization, much like how Kotaku it was, how Giant Bomb is, things like that, where Giant Bomb was a bunch of like former IGN, some Games Informer people, and Rock Paper Shotgun, and they came together and started creating content on the internet. Or it's just to get behind the scenes. And this is where I personally think Andy falls. My personal belief is that AndyPants Gaming wants to get behind the scenes and wants to be in the closed door meetings. And we'll get to why I think that. We'll get to why I think, obviously, there's a lot of different things. This fucking video thing is wild. The 4 developers canceled by woke activists. When I'm pretty sure Notch, someone correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Notch like a weird like
woke. Notch?
No. It's developers that were canceled. But correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Notch like an open Nazi?
Yes. Well, no, I wouldn't say open, but he did have some white supremacist vibes or connotations, commentary.
It doesn't help that he's from that part of the woods. You know what I mean? But again, was he just transphobic? I cannot remember. It was Nazi adjacent. Okay, that's fine. Still, you should never be considered Nazi adjacent. That's like weird. He's a crypto Nazi. Oh, okay, that's interesting.
You know what? That doesn't shock me. Crypto? Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm really not shocked by that.
Notch was progressive before he got rich, but then he turned nasty. He has some supremacist views. Notch just posted edgy stuff because he was bored. My whole thing with it is that if you continue to post edgy things and you kind of don't back down from them over time, you're either a real big shitter or you kind of believe in some of those things. One doth protest too much, I always say. But all this to say, this is why I find Andy very interesting. We're not going to react to these videos, but I want to highlight a set of 2 different videos.
So one thing before we get into that, Vincent, you said there's something like Grums with Smash JT. I don't like either of those fucking assholes. They are shit stains on the culture of video games. However, I would not call them Nazi or Nazi adjacent. They're just fucking assholes.
I'm about to say, Grums is literally the Gooner Supreme. I did a whole thing. I swear the Diesel video will come out. I swear right now. I have the script. It's finishing. But there's a lot to Grums that just proves that he's a grifter of a different kind.
And he's a failed developer. That's what he is.
He's a failed developer, but he's not just that. Grums is a grifter of a different style because he reminds me a lot of how specifically how some older developers were run, specifically like a Bobby Kotick kind of thing, where idea guys or big names being thrown around the industry doesn't always mean that you were as involved in the game as you said you were. However, no one wants to say anything because you've gotten big enough that nobody wants to rustle your jimmies. It's just how it is. But more importantly, I want to highlight these 2 videos on fucking Indiana Jones. The Indiana Jones for Xbox situation isn't looking good. And then, did Indiana Jones go woke? Finished game.
It didn't.
It didn't. But I think something really interesting.
It's just a fucking game.
Is fucking AndyPants had to make the concession that Indiana Jones was a good game made by people he doesn't like. That's literally. And it's like, oh no, this was the game. I wanted this. Why didn't I get this game? This is the other thing too. What is this? Why modern characters suck? Why is Snake here with a picture of the lady from the fucking Star Wars game? This nothing. They're not related. That's the other thing too. These are, if you guys think that there are slop videos on the internet, videos like this are slop. This is what slop content looks like.
Andy has no idea how gay Metal Gear Solid series is.
He does. Oh no, Andy knows all about gay. We'll get there, chat.
True.
Andy knows a lot about the gay agenda and what it's like. Oh, don't worry, Andy. We'll get there, buddy. But more importantly, I think it's time.
Wait.
What?
Wait, one more thing. Did Notch actually donate to Smash JT's defense fund? That's crazy. That's crazy if that's true. That's crazy.
I don't.
Anyway, that's the first I've heard of that, so I'm fascinated if that actually holds water. Continue, Falgi.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was about to say Kojima is like an open anti-war sentiment kind of guy. Yes, he thinks woke people hate Marvel rivals. I couldn't tell you.
What?
Yeah. He finds the weirdest people. That's the other thing too. Andy looks for all the right people to hate, and it's very funny. But I think without further ado, chat, we're going to get into British Runner's video. We'll kind of get into maybe some things that we have found. I knew this video was in the works for a period of time. Friend of the show, British Runner. Fucking love that guy. If he's awake and comes on, I let him know that we were reacting to it. I know he wanted to talk about it some more. So if he comes, we'll be waiting. But let's get into the video.
Is a video essay channel who made retrospective pieces about video games and other content, explaining why certain games went up to scratch. However, he recently saw a rise in popularity on his channel, which has led to him leaning more into the anti-woke slop that we all know and love, where the aim of the game is to get ahead of the competition and talk on subjects before properly reviewing and researching the topics, along with presenting a lack of care for what is true versus what is profitable, crafting these narratives to validate the popular opinion rather than showing a desire to find out the truth within these stories, which has led others to brand these creators as grifters. The consensus surrounding Andy is that he is a grifter.
Okay, chat. I need to talk about Andy's hair for a second, guys. This hair, I said this on K-Huck stream the other day. This is what happens when trailer trash sticks its dick in an electrical socket.
No, know what I think? You know what I think?
What do you think?
He trying to do that. He trying to do that something about Mary.
Oh my god! You think he uses his own spunk to
that?
just put his hair
you
up?
Get the reference? You just spunk. Just rubs one out real.
Q, you're in the Q dimension. Q, you're in the Q dimension, buddy. But no, definitely. Majunga Wumba. I love comics, so I've had to deal with these people IRL. Someone tried telling me, try telling by me that the new DC movie is going to be woke because they cast a black man as a black character. That is hilarious. Obviously, it's insane. Like, why must they all be this way? I don't know. June, I don't know. But we'll get to it.
Someone who doesn't believe in what he says, that his dislike for the unlike is just for show, that he isn't or hasn't been religious at all, and was all just used as a way to buy into the algorithm. And from a surface level that may look to be the case, however...
My brother in Christ, what is happening here? It's so thin! I'm sorry. I cannot get over it. I shouldn't be making fun of a man's hairline. There's other things to make fun of, like how there's a filter on this, so clearly his beard and hair look 3 different colors. It's just, it's like, it's okay to be bald. It's okay to be bald, I swear to God.
I'm
Andy,
bald.
Andy, I'm here for you, buddy. If I know you're too chicken shit to like talk.
Fine.
Listen, Andy, I know you're too chicken shit to like actually talk in a man's comments, but if you aren't, it's okay. But it's
Look at all that forehead.
It's not even the forehead.
So much forehead.
It looks like a dry. You know when you have like a dry patch of grass and the few strands are just holding on to stay alive. It's just like it's
for
what it looks
dear life.
like. Yes, for dear life. It looks like it's a dry patch of grass.
From what I have seen, I don't think it's quite as simple as a grift for the views.
Okay, so this is something that I will get ahead on because British touches on it. As we were doing our research on Andy, you go back far enough, the religiosity for Andy has always been there. It just wasn't as prevalent because the guy was trying to find himself in content. He couldn't figure it out at the time. I will say that, like, it was one thing I thought that there was, when people initially covered him, it was something that, not to say people got wrong, it's just like you wouldn't dig this deep unless you were, like, looking something at him. Yeah, he was, I would say that he was much more religious before he was cool. Which was something that people didn't know if the grift had started early The word grift, I think, as Q kind of alluded to, gets pushed around a lot. I would say it's more bad faith than anything, and it's preying on people's inherent fears and weaknesses of the games industry and about themselves entirely.
Or the ad revenue, but something else entirely. So join me as we dive deep into the overzealous history of AndyPants gaming, combing through the known and unknown aspects of his digital footprint.
God, there's so much.
When we joined
There's so many jokes where he has made just right there.
That we would always be based and never be cringe. Nobody here wants to be a beta cuck like Jared.
I forgot he did that.
I love the Master Cheeks shit.
British. British is a real one. Always, always.
Can't say this in church.
Some rat bastards haven't been keeping that promise and have been posting nothing but cringe in the server.
Andy has been around since 2006, however the earliest record of Andy's beginnings in content creation had begun in 2017, where he had created some videos showcasing other people's speeches in relation to Christianity on Vimeo, with the visual side comprising of simplistic animations that look reminiscent of the infographic show on YouTube. However, one of these videos had showcased a young woman's story and how she came to be within the care of an organization that seeks to protect at-risk people, with the video serving to promote their agency, which is certainly more creative and brighter than the type of content Andy specializes in.
So this was a thing when you look into Andy. He wasn't like this was one of the things. The Christianity was always there, but he was creative. And you got to give him credit where credit is due. He was a creative guy. It's just where did that creativity go?
I believe it was. Yeah, he had an artistic design background or something like that.
Yeah, he had an art design background from what I remember we looked up into.
Yeah.
He did have an art design background. I know one of the mods will tell me that I'm right or wrong.
In these days.
Now for the rest of you, straight dudes, giga chads, can we talk? Why are video games gay now?
Bruh, why are video games gay? Why are you gay? Do you know?
Why are video games so gay?
Chat. Why are the video games gay? Why were they so gay in 2017? Chat, what happened? What was the most popular game in 2017?
Guys, is the Doomslayer a power bottom?
Yeah. Is Doom just about like being gay? Is that what it is? It's an
analog for the internal struggle of the gay man.
Yes. Yes, because you don't understand.
It's all just an analogy for your internal struggle.
The BFG is just the thick throbbing cock.
Yeah.
Oh, big and meaty. Oh God.
Over these years, Andy had created.
Just look at his face. Oh, brother, please, like fix it. Get some like Just for Men or do something. Do something.
I hate his hair. I hate his beard. As a beard lover, as a man who takes good care of his beard, I hate that.
I mean, like
it's not trimmed. It is not shaped. It's not shaped.
It's not shaped. It's not trimmed.
Trimmed. It doesn't wash. It doesn't look oiled. It's just like you're just growing.
Buddy, you are. Q is so mad he is cutting in and out, chat. He's so mad he has broken his own internet. I know, Q. I know. I know, buddy.
Is this better? Is this better?
It is a little bit better. But yes, it's not trimmed. Yeah, Q is in the fucko dimensions. No, listen, he's delivering to old woman. What the fuck was her last name? Boone? Joanna Boone? Yeah, that's what it was.
No, we're not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about it. No,
but it's like, again. Listen, all you gotta do. This is my big thing on big beards. You can have a tapered beard. I used to have a tapered beard. Obviously, if you guys were around, you saw what I fucking looked like yesterday. I just I have the mustache, little soul patch thing going on now. I used to have like a tapered beard. It's fine. I used to have a very long beard. Also fine. Just sometimes you just gotta rein it in. I'm sure he would look better, but currently I think it's because he doesn't have a manly chin. I think that's what it is. Andy, not a manly chin.
No, not a weak chin.
He's got a very weak chin, chat.
Very
and he has
beta,
to hide it.
Very beta.
Very beta
chin.
Very beta of him. Wow, weak. He looks homeless. He's in a home. I mean, credit where credit's due. He's in a home. Who knows who pays for it?
Accounts across YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok, where he had gone out of his way to spread the gospel of his truth, which certainly created conflict between him and other people online, where Andy had played the game of semantics to contest others' interpretations of the Bible's teachings, which has led to many of his accounts.
Yeah, that's the thing.
His beard is his wife.
No, not even that. Do you think his wife? You think he's a trophy wife? I think he's a trophy wife. I think that he's a trophy wife.
Like, he has to be. So here's my thing. Like, we know that this is his job. His job is literally YouTube, and we know YouTube doesn't pay that well. He doesn't have the subs for it.
We do know his wife.
He doesn't have the subs.
We do know his wife exists.
No, go ahead.
We do know his wife exists. We do know
his wife exists.
A child. They have openly said that.
That's not. Yeah.
You mean trophy husband? No, he's a trophy wife. We know.
Being suspended or banned due to his overzealous nature. However, when one account got banned, Andy would just make another one, and another, and another, and another. It didn't matter how many times this happened, Andy continued to be persistent over the years. But on Twitter, Andy had made a few alt accounts on there too, such as his Herptown account, where
God, when we found this fucking account!
Yes.
So chat.
Yeah, when we found that account.
This was a fun time to find the account. Well, I will intersperse the things that we found on him. I have a Google Doc featuring some of the greatest hits regarding some of the things that you'll see on stream on here.
He had uploaded a picture of his face to try and get an own on someone.
This is an insane own. Let me dox myself and be like, hey, this is me. You support the murder of children, abortion. You support the mutilation of children. You are not moral. You're an amoral fascist. Instead of doing something productive with your life, you virtue signal. Your time is coming to an end.
Brother.
Where's my $5? This is the version of You do understand that this is virtue signaling for the right?
Yeah, like you're literally doing the exact same thing, bitch.
This is the virtue signal. Also, it's not. You can't call it if you call it a virtue signal, that abortion should be legalized and that it should be available to all women. You're then inherently saying this is why he's stupid. By saying that you're virtue signaling regarding abortion rights, what you're saying is that abortion is the moral thing. What you're saying is abortion care is the moral. And when you're claiming someone else's virtue signaling, you're claiming that they're only doing it for attention because they're only following the moral thing to do. You tell on yourself, Andy, because you're not that bright.
The other accounts are...
And I don't even, and you guys know us. I fucking made fun of a dude for having trick knees and being fucking in a wheelchair while dancing his little heart out. This shit is just dumb. He just reads like an idiot.
You made a pedo cry for his mom.
I did make a pedo cry for his mommy. That's right. I made a pedo cry for his mommy and a 300K YouTube guy cry for his wife. Very interesting. We're not moral here. Listen, I've said it. If Andy wants to come onto the stream and discuss his history, which I know he won't because he doesn't. Andy runs away from men at every chance that he gets. Andy's
afraid of men.
Andy's afraid of men. Yeah, he's afraid of real men. We could say that. Because it's true. He's afraid of real men. If he wants to, by all means he can. It's okay. It's like, listen, I need another trophy on the wall. Let it be Andy.
Andy, I will be the father that never validated you. But unlike your father who didn't validate you, I will. I will validate you, Andy.
No, I would be the big brother that Andy never had because Andy really wasn't guided the right way. Andy's just bitch made. Sometimes you just need to figure it out. Andy's afraid of men. That's the first time I've heard that. Well, get used to it. Let's see. I would pay $5 if any people responding to me actually use a picture of themselves, LOL. It's like a parade of shitty pictures that never made it off of Cartoon Network's cutting room floor. It's kind of amazing how many cowards are out there.
As follows: Andrew Series X, AndyPants.
Oh, Andrew Series X.
Games and Pants tweets. However, similar to his TikTok accounts, his Pants tweets account had been suspended for unknown reasons. However,
when somebody said what was on that account, I really want to know.
Well, I mean, we can assume.
We'll never know.
We can assume what was on the account as we move forward to Andy's belief system.
British Runner doesn't touch on this, but right there on the screen, he's getting a dunk on by someone named JTech.
Mm-hmm.
Now, JTech is a massive idiot and massive console PS fanboy. JTech is most well
Jack
known.
Walker, thanks for subscribing. Andy, I hear you're talking shit. Thank you.
Yes, we're talking shit.
Thank you, random Andy.
So, JTech is most well known. His claim to fame is texting dick pics to women over PS messages.
Mm-hmm.
That's his claim to fame. That's what he's well known. He just randomly texts his dick to random women.
Yeah. You're Q. You're in that dimension again, buddy. You're in the dimension again. I love you, but you're in that dimension.
My phone is literally against the window. What do you want from me?
Hold up. I'm setting a goal, chat. I'm setting a goal for 45 minutes for Listen, I just like making shitty shitter goals. Hold up. Make Andy show up with
No droning in VC. No drone striking in VC.
No, I like making small goals, which is like make Andy show up with donations. I don't know why, it just makes me laugh to set shitty goals. It always makes me laugh. But no, this is just like, yeah, he's fighting shitters. Andy is a console boy. We'll discuss how that... This is going to be the most gaming-centric theme of all time. Fucking Uncle Iroll. 1. Thank you so much, buddy.
To the Xbox fanboy, as they called him, Andy had replied on his old account, pretending to be someone else.
Uncle Iroll!
2.
However, in 2021, Andy had tweeted about getting marketing notifications from Door.
Okay, this was hilarious. So we found this tweet. Uncle Iroll!
She's still doing it. He's still doing it.
Shit. Shit, eye roll, you're fucking killing me, buddy. Aw, listen, the goals only get higher the more we do this. Listen, I got blocked. I made too many purchases today. Jesus Christ, eye roll. You didn't have to do. What do you mean you got blocked from YouTube? No. So this is crazy thing, right? We found this tweet and we're like, why the fuck is Andy just randomly shitting on DoorDash for no reason whatsoever? Listen, you can always open another line of credit. Quantum!
4.
Oh no! Quantum, no! Let's get back into this.
That was actually more than $5.
But when he didn't get a reply from them, he decided to reply to his own tweet with this. Now, Andrew, that doesn't sound very...
Hey, cunt, do you hear? I know you hear me, bruh. Why are you fighting DoorDash, dog? Why are you fighing them in the streets?
Imagine fighting DoorDash.
Oh my god, debit card says 5.
Really?
507.
No! Oh no! Oh, thank you guys so much for meeting the goal.
Debit card says 5.
It's time to set a new goal, chat. Make Andy show up with donations. Make Andy show up with donations harder.
Come on.
5. Because IRL is great.
Dude, stop it.
Listen, it's a joke. Who the fuck it's literally our community joke.
Of you. But in the same year, Andrew had started a podcast on...
This podcast is insane. Thank you guys so much, by the way. I know I said...
Yeah, I've listened to some of those episodes, and it's rough.
Can you talk about that podcast, then, if you listened to some of the episodes? Go on, Q. Come on, buddy.
So... Just me and Killjoy did. We listened to some of the episodes. Not together. We listened, and it's just bad. It's just not good. I can't. It's just droning on. It sounds so smug. It's so very smug and fart huffing. I only listened to like 10 minutes of it before I checked out. I just checked out of it. I mentally checked out, and I couldn't listen to it. Yeah, the podcast is shit. Thank you, Killjoy.
No!
I listened to 10 minutes of it.
I got more money for my initial eviction.
Thank you so much.
Here.
Thank you so much, Star Sprinter, for the money for your initial eviction. Happy birthday again.
I can't say much about the podcast because it was so boring and so smug.
Yeah,
it was fart huffingly smug. I saved you time.
So
I saved you time.
Okay, so since I haven't watched the full thing, for someone who's watched the full thing, does Andy go? Does British go over the special episode of the podcast? Does he go over that episode? I need to see.
No. So I don't believe he does.
So chat. When we looked at AndyPants Gaming, right? There's a couple different things. Where's my table of contents? Is this not my version of it? So there's a Google Doc. We have Google Docs on this. Docs Google. He doesn't okay. We'll get there.
He mentions it, but he doesn't actually cover it.
So let me see if I can find it, because it might be on the company email that it's there. Okay, so no, where is it? Chat, this is why chat, this is why you always gotta remember to find things. I thought I pulled it up. I pulled up the wrong one, which is fine. It happens. All right, here it is. This is the copy that I have, because I have a table of contents on the copy. So Andy is a little bit of a skit, so we could say that, right? Where is the podcast title that I'm looking for? Where is the podcast title? I can't find it, but I know Killjoy probably has it, because he would tell me that I'm stupid.
He's gonna murder you. He's literally gonna kill you.
Take me to church. Okay, I want to let this play while I look for it.
Spotify, known as You Can't Say That in Church, where he and his co-host had talked on various different topics ranging from romance and dating in the church, all the way to which government Christians should support. And I just love the title, Jesus.
Yes, okay, here it is. Okay, so he just says it. So we found this one. I will tell you right now, it's just not a good listen. It's just not a fun listen. But remember, a lot of people thought this guy was a grift. These episodes are from 2021. This was far beyond and before he popped off. Jesus versus Stalin versus Hitler. Which government should Christians support? Now, chat, I don't know if you know this, but maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't support Hitler. Weird, right? I wonder how Andy feels about the chosen people. I wonder. Keep that in mind, chat.
Stalin versus Hitler. Sounds like something I'd see in Death Battle. But there are some noteworthy titles that will come up again in the future, with those being Has the
Shit, why are you even supporting Stalin? Listen, Andy's interesting. He has a lot of ideas. He's a history buff.
And what is the masculinity crisis? But as one chapter ends, another must begin, as Andy in 2022 had made his Xbox gaming channel, known as Andy Xbox, where he would promote and tell his audience how good Xbox is compared to PlayStation.
Hey there, kitten.
Hey, thank you, the Basams, for the 10 Canadian. Thank you for calling us base. Thank you so much. Super, super cool.
Beta out here who went to sleep after hugging Daddy's car a little too hard. Now, some simps out there might call Daddy a criminal. Daddy. But you know what the Bible says about this? Revelation 4:20. I am Alpha and Sigma,
420.
I will show unto him who is thirsty as fuck, the gamer girl bathwater of life. Now, I don't know what all that means.
Hey, thank you so much, Diesel IRL, for the raid. It's Diesel, everybody. Everybody, give a big shout out from Daddy Diesel himself. Ooh woo, a big ooh woo for Daddy Diesel. Oh, Poppy. How was it, beating up on a cripple? Listen, guys, I don't know if you heard this recently, but FPS Diesel is very ableist and decided that the greatest thing to do was to beat on a man who can't even stand up straight. It must be wonderful to feel that way. I can't believe it. I'm so happy for you. The Goblin Gooning Gang Supreme, Diesel's little guys. He can break it down, though. Listen, Jake Doolittle can break down a lot of things, but what he can't break down is his charity, because he doesn't know what the fuck is going on with it. But yes, thank you guys so much. For those who are just joining us now or joining us again, we are covering AndyPants Gaming. We're covering the British Runner, friend of the show, British Runner's video on it. Andy was reached out for comment. He just didn't really want to do it. It's really, really sad. I felt it's really depressing to see a man can't, defend his promises and his feelings. Like, the problem is that Andy is a coward. Andy's afraid. Painful. Doolittle's podcast was so boring. I've gotten more enjoyment from having my fingernails removed. So I'm going to be honest, right? This is like a side note. We'll get back to it. When we were researching Jake, I listened to one of those podcasts. It was specifically the one where he's talking with his wife about her return to YouTube, not only is it so boring, he is so content-pilled and content-brained that he is, like, sucking the fun out of the room. It was the saddest thing I have ever witnessed. It was so upsetting to me that I had to just, like, be like, I gotta step away from this video. How can his, like, you keep telling your wife to become a YouTuber, but you're telling her she can't have joy in it? That is bizarre. He's just a metrics Andy. Very, very weird. Jake, come back. Answer my email, buddy.
While Andy had been making his Xbox-related content on YouTube, it had been a very different story on TikTok, where Andy continued to play the game of Bible semantics, acting as the authority on what the teachings of the Bible are, where we get to more of the roots of his current personality, where he responds to people in bad faith, taking other people's examples to the extreme.
Rather than address what I've said, you take one component of it out of context and misconstrue it and go off on your logical fallacy tangent. See, what I did was reference the example of Christians who condemn someone simply based on who they love. For example, a man who loves a man, or a woman who loves a woman. And in that brain of yours...
Chat, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tell you something straight, chat. This channel is not run by straight people. Everyone's a little bit gay. Yes, chat, even you. You are a little bit gay, and that's okay. I don't care who you love, as long as it's legally, they're a legal adult. You, chat, can love whoever you want. Now, I'll say this. You just can't love me. Because what I love is likes and subscribes. If you like and subscribe to the channel today and donate to the link above. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it to you. I love you guys so much. Yes, very gay. I'm in it for the moolah, chat. Do you not have a credit card? Open a new line of credit to support the Opp Block.
I can't believe you did that. I can't believe it. I can't believe you did that.
Oh, fuck me.
Why would you do that?
I can't say with a straight fucking face. Yes, I am engaging in rainbow capitalism. That's why, guys. That's why the donation goal, that's why the goals for the YouTube continue to go up. Because if we get to a high enough value, we'll hit every color in the rainbow. Oh, fuck, that hurts so much. Oh, my face hurts from the laughter. Holy shit. Guys, I would be on cam right now and you would see me laughing so hard, but we'll do more cam streams. It's just hard to do it in the current setup. Oh, yes, I'm queer baiting. It's insane. Oh, oh, Lord.
You took that and thought it was the same thing as me stating you should love someone if they're a rapist or a pedophile or a bank robber.
So first off, Christians don't condemn anybody. We don't have the power to condemn anybody. Even Jesus himself, he reserved.
That's the biggest load of shit I've ever seen. Christians fucking... Brother, grew up in the Catholic Church. I'm gonna tell you something right now. They throw so much fucking shade. Bitch, if you were not throwing shade at a motherfucker, your channel would not exist. This channel would not exist. Condemn, chat. I will condemn you all the time. Confess your motherfucking sins. We'll do a confessions stream. I want you to confess your sins. Father Falgi will take care of everything for you.
Oh, God.
Don't worry. The only true things that Christians shame is sex. It's okay.
What a bunch of prudes.
I know. It's so sad. Yes. Please. Kid, Daddy Falgi forgives you all. No worries.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop saying daddy. Stop it.
Deserves all condemnation for the Father, so we don't condemn anybody, God does. But secondly, you yourself said it's not for us to judge who someone wants to love, who someone wants to be in a sexual relationship with. And so if it is truly not for us to ever judge who somebody wants to be in a sexual relationship with, how far does that go? How far does that
You stupid fucking moron! So hearing this, right? This is the most I'm speaking to myself in an argument I have in the fucking four corners of my walls. This is the funniest thing I have ever heard in my entire life. It's just like, we can't condemn pedophiles. Nobody is saying pedophilia is okay. Hey, predominantly of us here on this channel is queer. Weird thing to say. What did we do? We condemned a pedophile. Not only that, we condemned somebody who thought pedophilia and zoophilia was okay. I literally made the man cry for his mother. Now, listen, there's topics of debate around him, you know, and his disappearance, right? Not the point. The point is, what did we do? I made him fucking cry for mommy. That's all that there is to it.
Why would you bully children? Man, Falgi, you're bullying children.
It's really weird that Andy talks a lot about being gay, but we'll get to it, chat. Don't worry.
Line cross. And
What's
I think
the line?
You'll find if you truly believe that, quote, love is love, and we should not judge anyone for any kind of sexual relationship that they choose to engage in, that's going to go to some pretty scary places, and I'm using your logic.
But just know that this is only the tip of the iceberg with the...
Explaining white racism to white people!
Stop. Stop.
Oh,
Falgi.
yes. What's up?
I want you to... He was just trying to imply that if love is love, he's trying to imply that that includes shit we've already fucking debated. Not we haven't debated, we have covered.
Yeah.
He's trying to insinuate zoophilia and pedophilia type bullshit.
So
he's literally trying to make that argument.
So what he's trying to see, here's the thing. This is why I continue to say that Andy is not very good at making arguments against other people. He's good at it in a vacuum because nobody is answering. Andy does this funny thing where he does a weird doublespeak because he's saying, oh, love is love, but why would you allow this? Why would you allow that? It's a slippery slope. But then how did he start off the conversation? Christians cannot condemn, only God does. By that own logic, it's a slippery slope, meaning you never condemn. Very interesting, shitty logic. Again,
I love
everybody's
this
debate
idea of
mm-hmm.
absolutism.
Yeah.
He's arguing absolutism. Yeah. That's it.
Everybody is debate pilled until they actually get into a debate and they really, really suck at it. There are some people who will be shitters on it. I respect the shitter mentality. I'm a fucking shitter when I get into a debate. Sometimes I come in, if somebody asks me a question, I come in with a very clear intent of hey, do you understand what I'm saying? Because if you don't understand what I'm saying, I have to dumb it down for you. That's totally fine. But it's very clear that Andy doesn't have all the cogs in his head working.
This man, he even made a series about one person, Andy Stanley, where throughout this series, Andrew catalogs everything the guy says and does, even going out of his way to inform us of which churches Andy Stanley goes to.
Hey guys, if you're in the Atlanta area and you are attending a North Point church, you should know that Andy Stanley, your lead pastor, recently said something denying the authority of Scripture. And he recently said some troubling things at a pastor's conference.
Andy, you should not be doxing people.
To doxing. Would that be doxing though?
It's
a place of work. It's not his home address. Like, I don't know if I'd call. I would say it's about as close as you can get to.
It's about as close as you can get, but he's also doing it with malicious intent in a way. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
It vies the line because it's publicly available information. So I don't consider it doxing. What I'm just saying is you shouldn't get this close to it. It is like just touching the line. Again, because it's publicly available information, it's this. I can't say that it is doxing because then I would be lying and saying what we did to, because you could say this, you could make the same argument for all the stuff we found on Jake Doolittle. It's all publicly available. You just don't want to toe this line very well. It's just a concept thing. You don't want to toe it. You invite the wrong kind of people. That's just my opinion on it. You just got to be very careful.
In February, all we can ask them to do is read the Bible and pray that the Holy Spirit opens their eyes to the truth about this man and his teachings. This is not the gospel of Andy Stanley. Andy Stanley is saying you can completely indulge in your sin and also follow Christ, and that is a lie from the enemy.
So what did the guy do?
Who's the enemy?
He tells people who are gay or trans that they can still be Christians and
I'm
actively
assuming the
supports
devil.
them. What a terrible guy.
So this is a direct quote from Andy Stanley at this conference. Quote, "We need to make room for gay men who choose to be married to each other in our churches because that's as close as they can get to a New Testament framework of marriage."
Okay, so there's a side note for you. Chat, I'm going to tell you why they want that. Because Christianity's numbers are slowly dwindling in weird ways. You don't know that. It's not just the biggest boom. They are slowly dwindling. So they want to bring in people.
The people are leaving the church.
People are leaving the church. It's a grift. It's the same. Catholicism is thinking about it. The Pope is thinking about it because, hey, you know, people aren't paying the church like they used to. I guess we gotta get let the gays in. I don't know about that one.
He also said, direct quote, "I believe in gay people. Some people are gay. They can't change." So do with that information what you will, but know at this point that Andy Stanley has denied the authority of Scripture. And if he's your pastor, I would be very concerned about following somebody who has denied the Bible and has gone against Scripture.
Okay. Well, a question. Wasn't all the gay shit mentioned in the Bible from the book of Leviticus? And isn't that book like have all the fucking crazy rules in it? Like, you can sell your child into marriage and shit.
People who are more versed in the Bible can tell me. I don't. Yeah. I'm not versed. I'm not versed enough well in the Bible.
People can prove me wrong on that one. Yeah.
Again, I would not argue with Andy on his Bible knowledge. I find that to just be lame. It's more the interpretation of
to me, it's just cherry picking.
Also, yes, Majunga Wumba says yes, but it's also mistranslated as well. As hell. Yeah.
We need to make Andy go learn Latin.
Yeah. Andy needs to retranslate the Bible.
Latin right now.
Andy, retranslate the Bible under your name. And Deuteronomy. Thank you, Hyperion. Ezekiel 23:20. Here she lusted after her lovers, whose genitals were like those of donkeys, and whose admissions were like those of horses. Thank you.
Saying they were hung? You saying they were
hung like horses? No! No! Fucking Dance Burst! Dance Burst strikes again!
Okay, be blessed.
Vosh 23:20! Oh, thank you.
To Andy, accepting people who are trans or gay is going against God's teachings, which is a sin, and therefore a crime against God. But just wait until you hear what he has to say about atheism.
But atheists are okay with pedophilia. This is well-known atheist humanist scholar Jared Anderson. In this debate, Jeff Durbin asked Anderson, is pedophilia always in...
God, fuck me. Aiden has entered the chat.
So, you know what I say about absolutism?
No, guys,
Remember
guys, is Lolly okay? Guys, can we discuss the ethics of Lolly? No! God damn it! Debate pedophiles everywhere!
It's debate bro shit.
Oh no! Go on.
Someone go get Aiden.
No, don't do. Listen, I
Someone
don't want
go get Aiden.
Listen, I don't need a. This was the kid gonna spurg out on the 15th stream? Lord help me. Go on. What were you gonna say, buddy? Or did you enter the kitchen dimension? Oh no.
My point is he is using one. What?
You keep entering the kitchen dimension here and there.
Okay.
I know. It's okay, but
you know it's the.
Yep.
Really is the fucking weather.
It's okay. It's the fucking dimension.
It's the fucking weather.
It's okay. You could type it and I'll read it out loud. How about that?
No, how about this? Is this better?
Yes, this is better, buddy.
Okay. What I'm saying is that this is just more absolutism. That's all it is. He's going to use this one example to be like, this is why atheists are bad.
Yeah, of course. And that's okay. Like, listen.
Yeah.
It's okay to have that thought, but it's yeah. It's okay to have a thought, but if the thought is not based in reality, then you're a fucking idiot. Which, again, religious absolutism, again, it is what it is. What are you going to do? I'm going to tell him no? God don't exist? Is God real? Where do you see God?
In all cases, objectively wrong. Anderson, an atheist, replied, well, no, it's not objectively wrong. It's just subjectively wrong, which means in some cases it's wrong, but in some cases it's not wrong.
I work with murderers and pedophiles all the time. I have a least favorite pedophile.
Are they wrong?
He's very annoying. Yes. They are absolutely wrong. Or they are technically intersubjectively wrong.
So they're not absolutely wrong.
No.
What does that even mean?
Conversation.
So the debate's over, friends.
What does intersubjectively mean?
Out with that answer.
I don't. Okay, here, very easily. Stop debating pedophilia if you do not understand what it means. Intersubjectively means between each other. They are less wrong than each other. Again, stop debating pedophilia. It's the fucking dumbest thing I've ever heard. Every debate bro wants to do this. Yes, it's the most pseudoscience thing I've ever heard. Stop debating it. It's weird to debate it. You shouldn't. Is pedophilia wrong? Yes. Move the fuck on. You don't need to go any further. You don't need to expand why it's wrong. You could be like, oh, well, society, blah blah blah. I don't care. It's wrong. We've all deemed it's amoral because here's the thing. If we're again, remember, pedophilia is wrong not just because children cannot consent, which is obviously why it's wrong and amoral. But weird fact, pedophiles don't always, let's be honest, you're gonna have to put an age range on pedophilia. It's like that is the nth of this debate when they try to do this ethical bullshit. Is then they're like, oh, but what's the lowest age you'd go? What's the age we cut off at? Literally, that doesn't make any sense. That's why we have an age of consent, you stupid fucks. Like,
chat, I have a question.
Oh, don't define weird.
I have a question. No. Debate wood chippers, please.
The debate the wood chipper. Yeah, it's like people ran out of
debate wood chippers.
People ran out of actually worthy philosophical questions and wound up debating this shit. Yeah. It's always this. Again, I have said this multiple times when people always bring up the pedophile shit. Everybody is so focused on what a non-offender looks like and not what actual treatment should be. That'll always be my issue. I don't care. We're not getting into it. But not understanding how a treatment modality would work for any of those people, if you're so-called, oh my God, we should look at those people, which is fine. But if you don't understand treatment modalities, stop talking. You don't have a solution.
That must mean every other atheist in the world has the same opinion. Andy, that's insane. But then, Andy made more videos diving into this subject, trying so desperately to prove his theory true.
How does atheism lead to belief that rape is okay? I'll tell you how it does. Atheism is the belief that there are no gods, and therefore this natural world is all there is. That's called materialism.
So, Andy... Interesting, Andy. So, Andy has a problem with non-consensual intercourse, which I'm very happy that he has a problem with, right? It'd be weird, then, if he potentially, most likely, watched some form of media that involved that. Maybe that would just be incorrect. The pipe. No, I'm not going to say that out loud. Fuck me. Rose Toy, what the heck? It'd be really weird if he, let's say, engaged in that style of thinking. Because God says you shouldn't do it, right? Do I have that right here? We'll continue the video while I look for this.
So therefore, if there is no God, then there is nobody to dictate what the correct morality is. Different cultures, Nazi culture has one morality, Native American culture has a different morality, China has a different morality. There's no way of saying who is right and who is wrong. That is the core belief of atheism, i.e. materialism.
Yes, there is. Shut up. You're wrong.
Andy believes in communism. Confirmed.
I hate you.
Andy believes in communism. Confirmed. That's what it is. Andy believes in communism.
Explode. Being moral and having good moral values is not wholly based on the idea of having and needing a religion in that society or culture. And if that was, yes, thank you. Morality is not restricted to religion. Yes, you word it better than I was going to, because I was gonna have a diatribe about it, and I was gonna tell Andy to fucking explode.
You could tell him to explode. Go on. You could tell him.
What I'm saying is that he's trying to make this argument that if all these different cultures and whatnot, if there's no deities, I'm like, but you have different religions that all have general agreed upon moralities. There are things that are generally across multiple societies and cultures that a lot of them tend to agree on. But their faith structure, their religion are all different. It's almost like humans can understand what morality is without having the same belief system. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Am I wrong? Am I crazy?
The golden rule type. Yeah, the morality has been treating people kindly to one another crosses critical church theory. Treating people kindly is not universal to it's not universal, excuse me. It's not tied to one specific religion, but a continuum of them. Because humans have evolved and learned over time that communal living and societies, be it as small or as large or as intricate as it is now, is the most optimal way for survival. And that's just how it is. It's a very weird way of looking at it.
Therefore, if you are an atheist, you cannot say it is objectively wrong to rape someone. If you are an atheist, you cannot say
that's insane to say.
Is objectively wrong.
It's wrong.
And that's
insane to say.
It's wrong.
It's wrong, dude. Like
it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. I'm saying it's wrong. Fight me over it, Andy. It's wrong.
It's like you don't. Atheists believe that rape is bad because we have laws for it. Not everybody.
This dipshit took one semester of philosophy and thought he was an expert.
It's very obvious that he doesn't know. what he is saying, but you know, that's just how it is. Choo-doo-doo-boo. Oh, can I find this video? Let's see if I can find this video. I'll let this play. Nope, the video is unavailable. Chat, I'm looking for something real quick.
How are you guys doing? How is chat doing?
Artist
Are you
community page not
surviving?
found. Image on bottom right.
Are you surviving for
I
the
can't even
holidays?
put this on screen!
Have you gotten your shopping done?
I've never looked at this! Jesus Christ! I need Killjoy.
What is it?
I need Killjoy in the chat, but I don't know where he is, because the video is no longer existing.
Oh. The video no longer exists?
Yeah, because it's the one video he took down.
Oh, okay. Killjoy may have it.
Yeah, that's why I oh my god, this fucking I just saw something I didn't want to see, chat. I just saw something I didn't want to see.
Okay, well, let's say while Falgi's trying to find something or talk to Killjoy, I will vamp for the chat.
It's okay. This was the one thing I didn't have. This was the thing I thought I had
Diesel
access
showed
to.
Hull. Did Diesel show Hull? What? Diesel show Hull?
Wait, Diesel finally showed Hole? God damn it!
You missed it. You missed it. You missed
No
Diesel
way
Hole.
he showed Hole! I can't believe he showed Hole and I missed it. Jesus Christ. Him showing Hole and me missing it is probably one of the saddest things that's ever happened in my life.
Oh no, I was saying that's what Falgi saw.
No,
Is that
it
what you
wasn't
saw?
Diesel showing
What did you
Hole.
see?
No, it was something I didn't want to
finally.
see in my It's not a Vosh folder, I swear. Okay, we'll just continue with the video.
For me, about you, that if you are an atheist, you cannot say those things are objectively wrong. It's scary.
Atheism or atheistic humanism is simply the belief that there are no gods, this world is all there is. A Big Bang happened, and we are just carbon-based life forms who have evolved from that Big Bang. In this viewpoint, morality is simply something that evolved to help cultures better survive. So morality is not absolute and objective for all time, but different societies evolve different moralities. So Nazis have evolved a Nazi morality to survive.
Where is the Nazi culture? Where's the Nazi culture that we aren't aware of? Is there a Nazi state somewhere that we're not like
my brother in
that we're
Christ,
not seeing, that we haven't seen?
My brother in Christ, you have very, very specific feelings on God's chosen people. What do you mean? There we go. I need this. Okay, let me pull this over here so I can switch the thing and pull this over there because I didn't have access to
Yes,
this
Argentina.
No, I don't have access to permit this file. I'm gonna put this right here. That's not what I wanted to do because I don't have permission for this file.
Oh my god. You know, I can vamp while you're doing that. It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. You know, maybe I just want to talk to chat about how frustrating Velatro is right now.
Just talk to chat.
Velatro is very frustrating right now, guys, because I don't know if you knew this, but I play Velatro
All right,
a lot
there we
in
go.
Discord. Oh, damn it.
I have access to it now. That's not my fault.
Okay.
Okay. So, chat, we found this. Andy had a different channel once a time ago. And I want to get to a point in this channel because I found something very interesting, chat. So we're going to get back to it. We're just going to highlight this for a second. And what's the specific time code? What's the specific time code?
I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at.
I have a document for it.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what you want from me, buddy.
I don't. You know what? I don't want anything from you, pal.
I mean, I know. I that's why I always.
842. Thank you. Very based, very poggies. This is why I love my friends.
Wow.
Oh god, it's so loud.
Polish devs, Rockstar Games, and Japan. These are the last 3 places left with the balls to do anything offensive and risky and interesting. Polish devs have demonstrated they do not give a rip about offending people. Check out the Terrorist Takedown series by CI Games.
What?
Japan, as always, has never
So let's let's talk about some of this for a second, chat. Japan.
Oh yeah, that image.
Yes,
this? Let's talk about this.
Chat. This is a video Andy doesn't want you to see for a lot of weird reasons.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the image right here.
Yeah.
This image right here is from an anime I can't even show on screen. But I will tell you what it's from. It's from an OVA called Wanna Spartan Sex Sperm Max. Again, the name of the anime is Wanna Spartan Sex Sperm Max. I don't know. I don't know about you, but this doesn't look like consensual sex. Is it lolly free? God only.
Why are they holding her arms down?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this off screen because I'm tired of looking at it. Is it lolly free? I don't know. None of us watch that.
It's 100% non-consensual hentai.
Yeah, it's a non-con hentai. Check the tags. I don't want to check the tags.
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but it's rape.
I don't want to check the tags, guys.
And they're in high school.
Okay, so where are the tags? Producer not found. It just says genre hentai. You know what? Based. I don't need to see the tags. That's all that fucking matters. Thank you, my anime list. The very based, very poggy's not telling me what the fuck this is. But yeah. You know, remember, Japan has the balls, but atheism. Atheism is what makes you feel, do you want the tags? Sure. Tell me the tags. I don't fucking care. But again, remember, only atheism leads you to rape. Remember, that's what.
Why does Andy have non-con hentai?
No. Listen. Andy can get off to whatever. Listen, I'm not touching what Andy gets off to. I just want to point that out. That Andy, were you an atheist? Underage is one of the tags.
Oh.
I hate everything right now. I don't like that. That is fucking weird. Incest is a tag? Great!
No.
Hey, Andy, how does your wife feel about you watching hentai? That's weird! Merry Christmas, Westside Tyler! Merry fucking Christmas!
You just came right at the right time, Tyler, right for the crazy hentai part.
Yeah,
you came for the crazy hentai part.
Did he tell this cartoon during the church visit? Oh, yeah, that's right. I wonder. It's okay, Andy. We have a lot of your history, buddy.
Native Americans have evolved a Native American morality to survive. The Chinese Communist government has evolved their morality.
Okay, so I have some of the title, some of the things. So I do not see underaged in these tags. I'm not putting them on stream. I have cosplay, big booba, bondage, incest, Mind Break, and other things. I just love how HD is in the tag. Like, that's something I really gave a shit about.
We gotta make sure it's high definition, folks.
You gotta make sure the non-con is high. Again, I'm not shaming people that are into that necessarily. CNC can be practiced very safely. We've had open sex talks on this channel in the past. We've had open sex talks practicing safe sex, specifically like that. You know, if you wish to understand consent a lot more, looking at ethical BDSM and how dungeons work, they literally write Bibles on what consent means and how it works and how to keep consent even in those settings. Not shaming on that, but that's not very godly of you.
To survive. And here's the kicker. No culture can say that any other culture is wrong according to atheism. So according to atheistic,
it's also not. That's not how that works. You stupid nubby.
That's not how that works. Like what? Goofy? What are you doing?
He's
what are you
goofy
saying,
as fuck.
Goofy?
God, I wish Andy wasn't such a pussy and ran from every conversation. It's just like, why?
Somebody who is simply evolving the morality they need to survive. Somebody who is simply evolving.
Again,
does he read like r/philosophy?
I think that's partly what it is he just doesn't understand how this works. Listen, Andy, love you, buddy. You're doing great work. Don't stop making content. But Jesus, bud. Ay. Not looking good for you. And yeah, in that anime thing too, again, there was a corpse party thing. People play corpse party. I don't give a fuck. Also, there's an anime character from high school, XDX. I'm pretty sure he just fucking looked that one up. I would love to know. But, chat, do you want to know how Andy feels, let's say, about his wife, for instance? So, remember, we're going to get to how Andy feels about many things. Okay, I have it. We'll get there when it comes up.
Their morality they need to survive.
This is recent.
And this is why you will never hear an atheist say that that is objectively wrong.
Rape is wrong. Murder is wrong.
Atheists teach that we evolved from pond scum, and because we evolved from pond scum,
no, we don't.
Really say what
not
right
pond
and
scum.
wrong is.
Come on.
No. It's okay. We evolved from pond scum, guys. Why does he have the same hair pattern as Dark Viper AU? Hey! Put some respect on Dark Viper's hair. It's not thinning like a fucking unwatered lawn. Be nice to him.
Because atheists teach that we're the product of evolution and the strongest survive, and there's no ultimate reason to be kind to or take care of anybody else because you have to look out for yourself above all else.
What?
So I'm glad you're being kind and generous, but those are Christian values, not atheist values. Atheists also support the trans community, which is not moral at all.
Buddy. Buddy, you really... He really keeps fixating on the gay agenda.
Like I want to, because I'm not home yet.
He keeps fixating on the gay agenda. It's very interesting. Listen. Self-hating gays exist, Andy. They exist everywhere. Is he a chaser? Listen. Everyone's in the closet at one time. It's just sometimes you just need to come out. It's okay. Andy, listen. It's okay. He just likes hating on women way too much. Oh, I know. It's okay. His Discord is filled with so much that happens there. Right? He loves his Discord so much. So, chat. I have a timestamp of a video that I think is very interesting. So, chat, he focuses on the gay agenda a lot. So, based research team, this is a video that Andy had. It's called The Liberal Meltdown. Leia, who you barking at? Liberal Meltdown 2024, a compilation 2024 election. Now, chat, there's these two random redirects here.
Oh, this.
Chat. There's these two random redirects right here. And you may be asking yourself, and I don't tell, and before you do this, please do not Google them. Yes, the Fallout child slaver is the please don't even go there. So there's these two random redirects. Where do you think these redirects go? I wonder.
I already know what one of them is.
Chat. I can't pull it up on stream. But what if I told you these redirects may go to the gay agenda?
Very gay.
Maybe. Yes, Dan has an emote, for those who don't know. But yeah, no, we aren't going to those. But just remember, chat, this man hates the gay agenda so much that he may incidentally be going to watch the gay agenda. Now, what is the screenshot? It's for ants? What do you mean? It's very big. I'm trying to have you guys not go to the site, Tyler. Hey, Tyler, why don't you put glasses on, you old, decrepit man? How's your spine feeling? Huh? How's it feel having one less vertebra?
Don't start a fight.
Listen. It's okay. It's okay. He could take it. We love each other so much. Why don't you fucking Zoomer? I'm 31. I'm not a Zoomer. Buddy, bucko, best friend of mine. I know that you love it. You love it when I sing for you. It's so nice. Don't worry. I'll make sure when we're both in the old folks' home, I'll sing just for you, buddy. I'll even wear that dress you love.
Falgi.
Oh, yes, it is. It is gay. But yeah, speaking of that, yes. Then why do you sound like you learned to sing from Glee?
Jesus Christ.
That's cute. That's adorable. Oh, Tyler, you listen to me.
The opera on theater crime will never stop.
No. Tyler just listens to me all the time when I sing. It's very cute. It's very adorable. It's very, very nice and very, very cute. I do love this. And I think that it's very cute. Tyler should sing live. Am I about to break into song? No, I'm good.
No, we're not doing that.
So chat, I'm not going to necessarily show you where all these redirects go. Necessarily. But I do have where they can go. So Andy may be accidentally clicking a couple different things. Okay. Zach on X at Atomic Bottom. Interesting. Let's see what else he's looking at. Huh. Where does this one go? Sexy Daddy 222 Hardcore. Really interesting accidental clicks. Where else do you think Andy goes? This one I can't even pronounce, but I know it's a random porn account by Columbia BBC. Now again, I want to say that I'm not claiming anything about them, but accidentally clicking on them is fucking hilarious. Listen, click on one accidentally, shame on me. Click on one twice accidentally, I think it's a pattern. And then here's everybody's favorite atomic bottom, guys. Oh, shit. Again, really hates the gay agenda. Cannot stop thinking about it so much that he has to look at it. Maybe, who knows? It's just a theory. A game theory.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You stop it.
Atomic Bottom is a great name, I won't lie.
It's an amazing
That's
name.
such a great name. Oh. And just to be very honest, and just to let you know, the AK what
Look what Tyler just said.
What did Tyler say? If you dorks get the Opp Block over $100 in donos before I go to sleep, I'll call in and sing one Christmas song of my choosing. All right. Start another goal. I see. I can't do that. I'll put it at orange for 5. 45 minutes. Tyler singing.
We don't know when Tyler going to bed. Put it at like an hour.
No, I put it 45 minutes. They got it. I believe in them. I believe in them. And just to let you guys know, the AK link, the AKQ Boo Depito, whatever, I can't even say it. That's how we verified that he went onto those people. We were able to verify this from the links that we saw on that video. We were able to backtrace all of that. Eric's blue, fucking Cloudy. Oh, Westside Tyler became a member. Thank you so much for the 50. Oh God, oh God.
How much is that?
Was
that
I don't
right
know
there?
how much
No.
50. Like I don't know how much
No,
5
is like $25.
Yeah,
5 is like 25.
but it also doesn't count it correctly. It's very weird. The chat thing also goes weird because it doesn't count. Like it's weird when it's like an increment of 5. But thank you so
much. How
much.
did Tyler get a membership and Majunga Wumpa still hasn't?
I know Majunga Wumpa not. Oh God, Quantum PZ. I will count the 50 as 20. So we are currently at
95.
95, I guess. At about $5 more. Fucking Westside Tyler gotta come on stream. Jesus Christ, guys. Philosopher just tipped $20. Merry Christmas!
Can we do this when I get home from work? Can we
No. Tyler's gonna. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right, buddy. Where you at? Tyler, you gotta enter the waiting room or get in the general. Oh, here we go, buddy.
Run, Tyler.
I'm waiting. Give me like 5 minutes. Oh, thank you so much.
5 minutes. He has to warm up.
Oh my God, wait. Pete Quantum, thank you for the gifted subs. Majunga's still not a member. No. Majunga Wumpa, you may just have to buy it at this point. I'm so sorry. I have tried. If I could give you a specific one, I would 100% just ship you the fucking sub. I don't know how to do it. Yes, welcome everybody who are now members. Holy shit. That's so fucking funny. Thank you guys so much for the based gifted. Oh, yo. Let's get back to this video. Again, Andy's weirdly wicking up things. That's all I'm saying. Weird. Doing a lot of research on the gay agenda.
In fact, all the...
Oh my God. Bosoms with the 5 gifted.
Did she get it? Did she get it?
Did they get it? They still didn't get it. No. Majunga Oh, god damn. Guys.
We appreciate
Guys,
you.
we appreciate you.
all the donations.
It was a brand. It's not anymore. But Majunga, please make sure you can accept gift subs, bud. Majunga, please make sure that you can accept the gift subs. That's all I'm asking. If you can accept them, make sure it's on. Thank you guys so much for the gifted. I wish I could just gift it to you directly. I would just do it. Oh my god, Krampus, Corin for the 10 gifted!
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Orange Nut, Tin Man, Top Tomato, Julianne Walker, Shin 616. Majunga, no! No! There is no
way.
Fucking way.
No way.
There's no fucking way.
This is the best
can't
bit.
Breathe. I can't breathe, chat.
Guys, stop. It'll happen.
Oh god. I can't breathe. Oh no.
I think at this rate, Majunga Wumba needs their own emoticon. They need their own emote.
Oh god, I can't breathe. Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit, I can't breathe. How did Majunga Wumba? How did Majunga Wumba still not get one? Holy shit, that hurts. Well, Cosmic isn't a member either. I think it's weird when it's for raiders.
Also, B-Soms isn't a member yet.
Also, B-Soms and not June as well, who I know has been in this community a lot.
They've been here before. They haven't gotten one yet.
It's just it's just a very weird thing. It's holy shit. It's Sinister Sushi's also not to our lurkers too. 07 for our fucking lurkers, by the way. Yeah, Pimenta's not a member. Pimenta is not a member.
Pimenta's a mod, and she's not a member.
It's not even that. Pimenta constantly chats. I just realized that. Holy shit. Yeah, 07 for our lurkers in the chat. You guys have hold us down. Oh yeah. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, he's in waiting room, chat.
He's in waiting room.
Everybody, welcome to the stage, Westside Tyler. Hey, buddy.
Hey. Okay, give me a second. Let me pause this. Okay. I'm like 30. I'm in the past right now. I was watching you guys, so
okay.
I'm behind your stream delay.
I'm gonna be muting
I can't
alerts,
stay
guys.
and hang out and talk too long.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to wait until you stop getting a bunch of fucking
I muted the alerts.
Here? Okay. Congrats, dude. You guys have got monetized this week and then fucking just blown out of the fucking ballpark.
Oh, thanks.
I figured you would get to 100. I didn't know that half my fucking staff was about to donate all the money I paid them to do fucking videos to you instantly. Jesus Christ.
Oh, we love your stuff.
All right. No. What are you guys even talking about tonight? You guys, that's AndyPants. I swear to God, I thought you were covering Dark Viper AU.
No, this is Andy.
AndyPants.
And he has
Dude,
a
he
fun
looks
history.
exactly the same.
It's interesting. Andy is just one of those guys that he just has the everyman face of just every fucking weirdo I've ever seen. It's the hair. Again, it's the hairline because it's just balding right in the weirdest spot.
Jesus Christ, Quantum.
Wait, did Quantum just give fucking 20 gifted? Jesus Christ, Quantum.
Bro, Jesus Christ. Hey, I need that guy over in my chat here and there.
Quantum's ours. That's
our
Quantum.
Hey, give me your... Hey, you fine? I fucking helped you guys get a hundo. Loan me your oiler, all right?
You did.
I just had to pay for all this Christmas bullshit. I need a fucking oil change, all right?
Oh god, I think the funniest thing is seeing all your mods get gifted subs slowly.
No, I'm the actual only fucking socialist in the socialism game. Fucking everybody shares my mods. They're everywhere. I go to any chat on Earth now. I see Killjoy's already there. Like fucking, he's got a mod tag.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So you said that you were gonna sing.
Yeah. I'm gonna do "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas." It's gonna sound like shit.
Mute myself.
It's okay.
Okay, please, goddamn it.
Are you gonna? Do you want it? Are you gonna play music with it, or are you just gonna sing it a cappella?
Baby. Acapella, yeah. Jesus Christ.
All right.
I ain't got the time to try to match somebody else's fucking backer.
Guys, it's okay. And live for you, presenting, it's Westside Tyler.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. I actually don't know where the fuck this song goes. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough. Damn, that's the fucking how my voice is from. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now. I think that's fine.
There we go. Westside Tyler, everybody. Claps around. 07's in the chat for Westside Tyler. You can find him on Westside Tyler Live. You can also find him on his podcast. You can buy his books as well. You know, it is the season for scary stories. So if you, too, want to find a scary story, you can buy it at Westside Tyler's different socials, websites, and things like that. I have been told and know that the books are very, very good.
Yeah, thank you guys. All right, I'll let you get back. God damn, that was about it. Rest of my juice.
You did great, bud. I'm real proud of you.
Yeah. Love you guys. Take it easy.
Buddy, see you later. Westside Tyler, everybody. That was is he okay? Listen, we're all okay on the inside, guys. Oh yeah. Oh God, the alerts are still going. The alerts are still going! I forgot!
Did Majunga get it yet?
No, Majunga still has not.
No?
Majunga still has not gotten it, man. We've had so many gifted subs, based Poggy's gifted subs, and we literally haven't gotten through like so much of this video. Oh, Lord. Worse than Turkey Tom, loved by Westside Tyler.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Let's go.
Atheists I've met support the idea that men with male genitalia can go into female locker rooms, and that's perfectly fine.
But when someone had made a TikTok coming out as a gay Christian, Andy went so far as to create an entire conspiracy in response to the guy.
So my heart goes out to this kid, but if I could talk to him, I would ask him, who told you you were gay? Did culture?
Who told you were gay?
That's amazing.
That's the best statement
Falgi, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up, bud?
I have a question for you, Falgi. Who told you were gay?
Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds told me I was gay. Let's be very real. That man can make me laugh, and he's not even my type. That's the thing. He's not even my type. And it's just like, oh, men make me laugh. That's great.
For me, when I found out that I was gay, it was one of the drag queens that I worked with. And then I saw them with that. I saw them in not their drag get up, and I was like, "That is a very beautiful man."
Oh my god. Lost Coyote. I thought your PP told you. That's so good.
Are you an actual gay? Bi
Oh,
counts as gay, people.
Oh, yes. Yeah, bi counts as gay. The gay agenda is real. Holy moly.
Culture tell you that you were gay? Did your culture put that identity on you? Or did God?
So if God told this person he was gay, shouldn't it be okay? Because God told them that they were gay.
Well, say, no. If God told them they were gay, Andy would say, well, that would mean God is fallible.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. If that's the case, then God is fallible. Base God. God told him he was gay. We solved the problem. We solved the problem, guys. God told him he was gay. Oh my Christ, chat. That's funny.
Because what God says is I never made anyone gay. I never made anyone a liar. I never made anybody an alcoholic.
Wait.
I never made anybody a murderer.
What's up?
Pause. Is he speaking for God?
He is. He's speaking for God.
Is that something you're not supposed to do?
Well, no, he said he can't speak for God. He said he can't speak for God, but if he did, it's okay to be gay.
Oh, so we're being hypothetical here.
Gay,
so we're being hypothetical.
Pants? Yes, that's right, Tyler. Again, you know,
blasphemy.
You know, let's be real. AndyPants is a very avid fan of the atomic bottom. You know, just to point it out.
And rightly so.
Yeah.
You know?
Honestly, I'm glad Andy knows where he lies. I'm really proud for him.
People in their own sinful flesh have chosen to do those things. So our culture and Satan, because they work together, culture and Satan work together. Our culture wants to
Our culture and Satan, you stupid.
Culture and Satan.
Oh, I love him. Oh, he's such a little Lolcow.
If Satan looked like the actor from Lucifer, I'd be like, you know what? That's fine.
Krampus! Krampus core-eyed. I looked up the atomic bottom. It's all dudes fucking. Oh, fuck me. I love our chat so fucking much. Yeah, what did you think it was gonna be? It's a fucking daisy chain.
You trapped in the lies of your past. Our culture wants to say, you're a bad person.
Makari, does he not also realize our culture is founded off of a religious basis or bias? Yeah. Yeah.
You did this thing, but that means that you're this kind of person. Whereas God never says that. God says you're a new creation. God says if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. God says you're a son or a daughter. So this idea.
There you go, speaking for God again.
Yeah, he keeps speaking for God. It's really weird.
Been freed. You are
Why are you speaking for God? Only the Pope
Why are
can
you
do
speaking
that.
for the man?
But according to Andy, he is also being oppressed in the real world because he can't talk about his faith out of fear of prosecution or not getting that promotion at work.
I've worked in corporate America for 15 years, and this is their
right now.
pagan
Falgi,
demonic.
stop. Again, I touched on this on K-Huck stream, and I'll touch upon it here. If you were denied work or a promotion based upon your religion, that is discriminatory. Based upon your religion, that is an HR fucking nightmare. And you want to know the even better part? The DEI shit that you love to trash on, that's literally partially created to protect people who are of faith.
It's again. Why are you okay? But no. But here's my thing. You're thinking too hard, Andy. Why do you want to work for these like satanic companies and not for your church? Very simply, why do you want to work for all of these satanistic companies? Why do you want to work for Amazon, Comcast, State Farm, Toyota? Why aren't you working for the church? Aren't you a man of faith, a man of God? Don't you hate consumerism? Why aren't you working for the church?
Do you know why he says this? Do you know why he says it? Partially, I bet. He would say it partially because the same thing that would protect him from face-based discrimination, he wouldn't blink an eye at if someone that was Muslim or Jewish got fired.
Yeah. Oh, the Bossums, thank you so much
The
for becoming
B-Sums,
for becoming a boom operator. Thank you so much. Very based, very poggies. Yeah. It's like what I said earlier. He's virtue signaling for white guys. He doesn't understand. So that's the thing with a lot of these weird anti-woke guys. It's the same thing that Grums does. They do virtue signaling of a different kind, because if that was the quote unquote accepted culture, it is, even if people are weird shitters, it's still accepted, right? It's not counterculture. It's not counterculture to want titties in games. I like titties in games. I like male titties in games. I like female titties in games. And sometimes there's a monster titty in the game, and it confuses me. But again, it's just all relative. It's all relative.
Like, that's partially the thing. I'm like, I am all for hot women in games. I'm all for it. I have no issue with it. I am for hot men in games. But you want to know what? If Neil Druckmann wants to have some chick with a shaved head in a game, I don't care. I don't fucking care, because as much as I may enjoy a hot person in a game, it is not the reason why I'm going to play that game. If my basis for a game is like the attraction level of a character, then why do I love Legacy of Kain so much? Do I want to rizz up Raziel, who unironically doesn't have a fucking dick or a jaw for that matter? Like, that's not the point of why I play games, or anyone plays games.
The fantasy is there.
The fantasy is there. Like, well, women shouldn't be real. Well, why not?
I think that
you can get the hot and the Palacho Joker hot.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna read what's on the screen because I want you to understand what's the point of fan service if the game sucks. That's a really good point, Velerx. What is the point of fan service if the game just sucks? If you don't want to play the game, you don't want to play the game, right? So AndyPants in his Discord that's been reported a couple times for some crazy language. In his religious section, or just read the Bible in its correct language, English, and be saved. Now, listen, I just could he be a shitter with this? Potentially, but knowing what we know about Andy, do you really think he's a shitter about the language of the Bible being in English, not in Latin, not in Hebrew? No. The correct Bible language is English. Now, there's more from Andy's beautiful, beautiful Discord. He says, "My brother in Christ, I'm posting screenshots of things the Pope has said. These are facts. These facts are upsetting you, not my screenshots. All right, I'm off." So I just have occasional outbursts like this. I don't want to have a Catholicism debate because I will just piss off people who like my YouTube channel. That was the one that stuck out to me.
You're pissing off the Catholics?
It's not just that. Andy knows.
Off the Catholics?
But that's where Andy kind of knows where the line is for what he can say and what he cannot say on his channel. It's why a lot of the stuff that British Runner is showing you, stuff that he and us found together, none of that stuff is really on the channel as much. And it's always locked within the confines of a game, DEI, other things. Obviously, he uses little slurs in here and there. Who doesn't? I don't really give a shit. Get better phrases. I don't know what to tell you. But the way he knows where the line is for him, knows that he can control himself. Which again, why the grift is not 100% the way that people think it is, in my opinion. That's not to say that people are wrong. It's to say that Andy has been building up for a period of time and has just tried to find a way to get out his rhetoric. And for a lot of people who don't know, Andy would be identified as what is a Calvinist. Q, why don't you take away what a Calvinist is? Because you know so much more than I do.
I mean, I'm not really. Hold on one sec. I have a note. On my phone. 1 second.
While Q pulls his note out on his phone, chat. I want to thank you for the very based and Poggy's.
Okay, sorry.
Go on.
Sorry. Calvinism is a Protestant theology. It's based off being a Protestant.
Yeah.
And they emphasize it, like this is their thing. Like they are hardcore believers in fate, predestination, the idea that God has already chosen who will be saved. That's it. Like Calvinists believe that people are born spiritually dead and do not have the ability to make themselves come alive. Calvinists believe that God alone chooses who will be saved and who will not be. Calvinists believe that the grace that converts a sinner is irresistible. Predestination. This is one of the bigger ones. Calvinists believe that God has already chosen who will be damned. They believe that nothing a person does during their life can change their fate. So once you're born, if God decides that you are fucked, in their eyes, you're fucked. Nothing, you can't change it. You are going to go to hell no matter what you do. So who fucking cares?
If God has decided you're screwed, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, like also Calvinists are they take the Bible literally.
Yeah.
Like they believe the Bible is literally true and that the Holy Spirit assures its true interpretation. So no matter what you do in the eyes of a Calvinist, you are boned. You are literally screwed, and which would imply that I guess if this so this is the thing that makes me go kind of crazy is if he has these adherents to his faith like that, if he is this fatalistic, then it doesn't matter then what he according to the whole gay thing, because they're gay, they're going to hell anyways. Why are you moralizing when you already know that they're screwed? So why the hell do you care?
Because Q.
I know. I know.
Content. You don't understand, guys. He must produce the content. It's okay, chat.
I'm being rhetorical.
I know you are, but it's fun. That shirt he's wearing is mixed fabrics. There's sin all over it.
Religion now. I can't even mention the fact that I'm a Christian at work for fear of persecution, being not promoted, being persecuted against in some way. I literally can't talk about my faith, but this is plastered all over their depraved, wicked websites.
But maybe it's not about talking about his faith that's the issue, but how he goes about doing it. As if you talk about your religion like Andy does on TikTok, then I think people rightfully so would think you are pretty weird and wouldn't feel comfortable around you.
I've had 5 or 6 TikTok accounts with thousands of followers be completely banned because TikTok doesn't support free speech.
I love these people.
Mods, I spilled my juice. Mods,
I spilled my juice. All of my chats. No, all of my accounts. Listen.
If you know the 4chan image I'm referring to, you know what I'm saying.
I love people like this. Oh God, he's such a beautiful little lolcow. He's gonna get there. Moo for me. Again, Andy continually runs away from debates.
Anymore. I've expressed my religious views and I will get banned for simply expressing my religious views, whereas you can go on and talk about all of your tranny stuff as much as you want.
No. Let him go. Let him, Andy. Andy, continue your religious views. I would love it. Continue every day. Do it. Continue. You're doing great, buddy. Keep on doing it. Make more TikTok accounts. I need you to make more. Because this is hilarious.
He hasn't gotten to the point where he has earned his own egg on the statue. Not yet.
No. He has to have a crash out. He has to have a crash out.
He has to have a crash out.
It's so beautiful. Oh, I love him. Again, if Andy wants to explain why he's looking at the atomic bottom at any time,
Totally fine.
Andy,
Yes,
why are
it
you
couldn't
looking
have
at
been the times you
BBC?
take things to the extreme side of the spectrum, or the times you openly condemn people for being gay or trans. No. It's because the platform is against free speech and is actively trying to censor the truth you speak. This just goes to show you that Andy doesn't possess any self-awareness and operates like a crybaby.
Christians, if you're out there, how do I avoid getting banned in the future on my lives? Because it's kind of a pain to have to get up to 1,000 followers and just get banned on my live.
no, it's his hair. The hair, it just changes. Yeah. Why are you on the Chinese-owned TikTok, bud? Man of God 9. Why are you on the China thing? China.
Yeah, why are you on the communist atheist TikTok?
Oh no, it's so bad. Even his
did he wake up with that hair?
I don't know. It's so funny. If it's bedhead, why is his beard like kind of brushed out?
Immediately because you hurt somebody's feelings. So,
no, but it's so funny because it's flat on the top.
Did not say hurt someone's feelings.
I
Dude,
can't
you
say
are
are
so
certain
small.
topics I should avoid because I submitted an appeal and it got denied. So, Christians, please help me out. Thanks.
Christians!
But oddly enough, on his Xbox channel, Andy had uploaded The Bias of Gaming Journalists, where the video in its base summary is a critique on left-leaning gaming journalists, but unlike his current content choice, he goes into the topic with a more open-minded and neutral approach.
The question I see almost nobody asking is, how does gaming media decide which groups get to be offended? Right now,
So this is just to let you guys know, this video is where we pulled that one image from.
Yeah.
With the non-con hentai, that's where this is from. Just as a point of order. And just as a point of order, somebody brought this video up to him and it got pulled. He privated the video. He knew exactly where this video was and privated it because someone referenced it.
Lines. So the issues they want to expose are exclusively left-leaning issues. LGBTQ and female representation in games, perceived sexism in games, and workers' rights. I personally feel the more gay, lesbian, trans, and female characters we have in games, the better. The more diverse perspectives we have in games, the...
Interesting. Interesting, Andy! So, if I would be as bold to say...
Oh boy, okay.
Andy was grifting the centrism. That is where I think the grift was.
He was fence-sitting.
He was fence-sitting because he needed to gain an audience, because at the time... because if
I will say... Okay, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Because if you look at all his TikToks were the ones that kept getting banned for how much he was saying. So Andy was grifting the centrism because he didn't want the YouTube to go away. This is where I think it flips.
Here's my thing, this is my thing. I don't believe in fence sitting.
Oh wait,
wait,
is this him?
What?
Is this Andy without the full beard?
Yeah.
He looks so much... Dog, you look 10 times better this way. What are you doing? You have huge ears, but what are you doing?
It's like a fucking elf.
He does look like an elf.
Like a Keebler elf. Like a Keebler elf.
Listen, I shouldn't even make fun of the ears. I got a big nose, but Jesus Christ, dog.
So here's my thing. I was going to mention the whole centrism thing. I don't care if you... And people give the Act Man shit for like kind of riding... quote unquote the fence. I don't care because he's not here to give his personal political takes. And that's the thing, that's the whole thing. You have to pick a side, and you're like, why? Why should I have to? My political beliefs aren't going to be relevant to the conversation unless I'm making a woke or anti-woke kind of argument about a game. So I've never anyone who tries to be like, oh, you're just fencing, I'm like, what? No, I'm gonna like this game or I'm not gonna like this game. Not because of there might be a trans character in it. Now, if the trans character is written badly,
then
I might say something about it, and I would say it's probably more offensive to trans people than anything else. But but that's my point. That's Andy's thing. He tries to pin Ackman for like, why are you such a does defense hurt? Does defense hurt from defense? I'm like, why do you care? It's like because you're confused because either you're mad that he agrees with me sometimes but not all the time. Why won't he agree with me so I can either look upon him as he's an ally in my crusade, or he's an enemy. I need to fucking destroy him.
Well, that's why I say that's why my purest belief is the centrism was the grift, because this was what was safe for YouTube at the time. It would have been a lot harder for him to... Actually, I'm not going to even say that. He could have grown, but he had to be very careful because he didn't want his YouTube to be banned. That is how I look at it. But again, his games criticism is like, it's weird. It could be valid in some areas and isn't in others. It's very bizarre.
But here's the thing. In the same breath, you don't also get to criticize Kojima for fetishizing the female body or for Call of Duty games for being pro-America. Diversity means diversity even when it doesn't fit my narrow political band. And if you only try to censor those outside of your politics, I think...
Q, you got so mad you broke your fucking thing. Yeah, Andy is very reductive. That's all it is. Like So, this is the other point I've said. Andy... oh, wait. Does he think Metal Gear is pro-America? Not necessarily. It's pro-gooner.
I'm finally outside, guys. I'm finally outside. I can go home.
And then he said Cyberpunk isn't a woke game. Again, he's not the brightest bulb in the shed. It's just how it is. Andy's just not smart, but it's okay.
He's dumb.
Yeah, he's very dumb. His games criticism is very like surface level and retrofitted. It's why his audience he reaches out to. I'm not going to shit on Andy for making content, even though I think it's slop. I'm not going to shit on him for his numbers. He's doing fine for his channel. It's okay. But the issue is that I haven't seen, and this is just me, it's the growth you got to be careful of. If you pigeonhole yourself too much and don't expand out of a specific way, you got to be very careful, because what's the next thing? He breaks in the games? Okay, that would be great. Or does he start selling adrenochrome? It's a very fine line that he has to be remembering of.
Telling us that the video is about letting games be games without moral gatekeeping from either the right side or the left side of politics.
They have decided for us which groups of people matter and which groups of people don't matter. So how do we get around this problem? Is the answer to make good old conservative outlets with good old conservative values? Definitely not. If we did that, then we'd have a right-leaning problem with gay media coverage. I think the only possible answer is to completely remove our personal moral gatekeeping from the equation entirely and let games be whatever they want to be. In short...
So, again, the weird centrist point of view. It's not taking a side, but promoting one side, because the idea is there isn't enough conservative values in video games, but I know I can't say the too much.
We need to accept that video games are inherently offensive, and we need to accept that not every video game is made for us.
But here's the thing. Notice how Andy, whenever he talks about gaming and what makes it great, most of the time he focuses on how offensive it all is. Like that is the end-all be-all of a game. Not the well-written stories or memorable events or the characters you meet along the way. No. It's all about how controversial the game is perceived to be, which is very subjective.
Polish devs, Rockstar Games, and Japan. These are the last
and here it is.
With the balls to do anything offensive and risky and interesting. Polish devs have demonstrated they do not give a rip about offending people. Check out the Terrorist Takedown series by CI Games.
Okay, so because a Polish studio had made
a game that nobody cares about,
they have clearly demonstrated that they don't care about offending people in their games, and they continue to hold that standard to this day. By that logic.
Has anybody in this chat, I need to know, have any of you have heard of, even better, if you have played a game called Terrorist Takedown 2? Who the fuck has heard of that? And who the fuck has played that? I want to know. Who are you?
He loves his Euro.
I have never heard of that game.
And in chat, I want to highlight something. I did say before that Andy and his Discord are a little bit, let's say, in risk of specific things.
TOS?
I wonder what TOS he may or may not be breaking. So chat, this is an example of what's in Andy's Discord. You know, food for thought. This is what's in Andy's Discord. I'm not going to describe it for you. Then there's other things that we have here. The names are censored so we can protect people's privacy that are just random fans of Andy. But somebody says, I've been to 2 countries. They are much safer than any other country, but they have certain rules. Somebody says, not raising my family around fucking Chinese or Saudis, bro. AndyPants says, the U.S. is very safe. Someone then says, I'd rather not cook with sewer oil. I don't know why. And then Andy continues to say, you just stay away from people of a certain shade. Again, Andy.
Andy.
Remember.
How very Christian of you.
Very Christian of you. Very poggies. Very based. I accept everybody. God is the only one who judges.
Do you also send them to the lions to fight?
Let's see.
That's fucking
Somebody says our move out to the U.S. or move out to the U.S. Move out of the U.S. to China or Saudi. They have a fun law which states if you cheat on your wife or she cheats on you, the one who cheated gets beheaded. Yeah, bro. Move to a hellhole. Nice advice. R-worded law. Have fun getting falsely accused. And then Andy says, yes, move out of the U.S. to a religious oligarchy or a communist country. Sounds fun.
Isn't that what you want? Don't you want that, Andy?
A religious oligarchy, of course.
Yeah, if it was a Christian religious oligarchy, wouldn't that be exactly the kind of place you'd want to be in? Wouldn't you be happy about that?
I am being informed that sewer oil is a dig against Palestinians, as it's a quote from Ben Shapiro.
Oh my god.
And chat.
I had no idea.
Chat, there's a side note on the footnote that is AndyPants' history. But you may ask, Andy, where do you go with everything that you know? Well, Andy loves to make video games. So what did he do? He joined the game jam. He joined a game jam that has fun little connections to Russian, alleged Russian asset Tim Pool.
Alleged Russian
asset. Alleged Russian asset. Oh my god. He said that Israelis should do the Palestinians what Americans did to the natives. If I believe we do have the screenshot.
Oh, I missed.
Yes, Tim fucking Pool himself. Dovistacja. Oh yeah. It's just this man has done so much. Through Ian Crossland, I do want to say that is the connecting factor between them. Q, you have become a bro. I will disconnect for a second.
What? No, fine.
It says the oof robot Q is what I was being told.
Man, I am struggling with robot voice today.
But it might be my end, buddy.
Yeah. It could be your end too.
But we'll get there. But yes, there's just so much to cover in Andy's history. You are not fine. Andy, no. Okay, I will say this. There is no confirmation that AndyPants Gaming is connected to Russia. I do want to say this. I do not want to say, I do not want to put that out loud. There's a game called Enemy Terrorist Take.
The It's Based account is kind of sketch, but nothing is proven.
Yeah. I saw Quantum. Okay, so Quantum says on Falgi, on Steam there is a game called Enemy Territory Terrorist Takedown. Not sure why I'm allowed what I'm allowed via YouTube chat. Thank you, Quantum. That's very based, very poggies. Thank you. Quantum PZ, everybody. God damn it, I love that person. That's fucking
Am I
based.
better now?
I rejoined.
Am I better now, guys?
I rejoined.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
It was you. It was your fault.
I will say, so for those who are wondering, this is the game jam that was associated.
It's not AI at all, guys.
Definitely not AI. AndyPants Gaming and Ian Crossland. I don't know if this game jam ever happened. And if it did, did this game jam ever happen?
I don't know. I didn't keep up with it.
Game jam. Oh no! It starts at 12 days with a $1,000 prize. Guys, I can't wait to see what game comes out of this. It'll be so interesting. Oh yes, and you watched it. I see. Oh, this is the next one. So the one with Andy already happened. Good to know. Good to know. I guess we'll just have to look into that one, chat. But later.
We could say the same for, I don't know, every other studio or publisher who caters towards a mature audience. You see, EA have already demonstrated that they don't care about offending people, because back in 2008, they released Dead Space. You know, the game that's all about slicing and dicing your enemies apart. I know, right? Quite offensive. And they released the remake at the beginning of 2023, where you can take this to the next level, peeling the layers back from the enemy's corpses. I know, right? Even more offensive. And the remake is superior because not only did they make the peeling system, but they also managed
oh yes,
to
the skin peeling! YouTube chat could be a people peeler.
Illusion of a bathroom sign.
There's a VOD up on Andy that I believe it got shared in the info on him. Yeah.
I know, right? A freaking bathroom sign made these hardened masculine men transition into a bunch of Karens over a goddamn bathroom sign. What's next? The GigaChads start wearing diapers while crying about kids' games not being masculine enough?
Soar through beautiful landscapes, seeking out rare and elusive creatures to add to your flock. Like, dude, this shit is gay. Like, this is either designed for a 5-year-old, or it's designed for a 30-year-old gay man, or it's designed for a woman. But none of those.
You mean untapped market, you stupid! This is how you know Andy's also bad at business. Because these are untapped markets. They want the market! You stupid idiot! And the people want to make the game!
Imagine not being capitalist.
Yeah, well, remember, he hates cozy games, guys. Can't have cozy games for kids.
People are buying Xboxes.
Man, this guy is a professional Lolcow.
This better be important. I had to delay my meeting with Jerry's wife again for this.
Not Jerry!
This is most vital to our fight against the brain rot. I just need to get it open.
Have you tried turning it on and off again? This ain't your fucking computer, Greg.
There we go.
From what we can see when looking at his early content, he had gone with retrospectives on games, which Andy does sound like he enjoys making these types of videos. However, there are a few missing, but we will return to this later. So let's go through a brief rundown of what these early videos are all about, before we head into the brain rot era of his content. If you were to watch these videos from oldest to newest, you would see that Andy in his Ghost Recon video had been quite objective, giving you the
So Andy was a very big Xbox fan. We'll get to why that's important, chat.
and outs of what made the series rise and progress. However, after this video, the objectivity fades as each upload is added to the roster. If we look to his Gears of War video, you will find a retrospective presenting the evolution of the series, giving us again the ins and outs of the games, where he attributes the series to, you guessed it, masculinity.
In this way, the Gears games are hyper-masculine, hyper-military games. Rough men talking roughly to one another, making jokes, making fun of each other, but we're still here with a job to do.
Where he builds the masculinity arc up, only to let it come crumbling down in his arguments against the fourth installment. With that being, when the lead role had changed from a man to a woman, that's why the game failed.
And because of this hyper-masculinity that you see in the first 3 Gears games, I think this is why Gears 4 and 5 fumbled so hard for me. Gears 4 and 5
Isn't the third one where Dom dies because he literally just doesn't want to live without his family anymore? The most emotional thing a person can do? Unalive because they miss their family? yes, spoilers. I don't know what to tell you. I don't care. It's a fucking old ass game. Bro's been looking for his wife for all the games. He found her. Jesus.
Completely lost the brand identity of the Gears games. Gears is about male bonding and brotherhood. It's about men fighting hard-ass fights in a war against the evil locusts taking over the world. We are the grunts.
Guys, statistically, men are the only people who fight in war. Men, only the people who fight in war.
The ground. It's a game of manliness. No offense to games that focus on female characters, but Gears is a game about men. Gears 4 is about women, motherhood, and being a deserter. It also plays the worst of any of the Gears games so far, but I'll get into that later. Now, I'm no sexist, and I'm totally fine with women being in the Gears games.
I'm no
sexist.
Male-focused,
hyper-masculine games about brotherhood and duty, and then you turn that game on its head. And
yes,
make it about
Andy
a mother
loves
and a
male
daughter.
bonding.
Well,
Remember,
Gears 4 was
chat.
such a failure critically and commercially.
The daisy chain.
Gears 5. Unfortunately, it fell suspect to all the same problems of Gears 4. It's overly complicated, it gets away from the hyper-masculine, boots-on-the-ground story about men of the first 3 Gears game, and it becomes a game about deserting the military, being a coward, sisterhood.
Wait, how is it an overcomplicated plot? I play Gears 4 and 5. How is it overcomplicated?
They literally...
Way too easy. What? It was about this... I would call it the same difficulty as any other Gears game. But about women, not men?
I also love the deserting thing because in men, deserting the army and going your own way on missions is seen as a positive. But in women, it's the woke agenda. I find that very fascinating. There's women in the mains on Gears 3 too. Yeah, I know. On Gear, we know. Andy is not good.
Yeah, she was voiced by Claudia Black. I love Claudia Black.
Yeah. He'd hate Unicorn Overload? Yeah. No, he would love it because you can goon in it.
About women and starring women.
Of course, he does produce another reason, which is another issue I do take with these videos, where he uses arguments to give off that the footage playing in front of us is his footage.
If you check out the clip on screen, I'm playing hardcore difficulty in Gears of War 1. The combat is incredibly tense and incredibly hard. If you stick your head out for more than a few seconds, the cog in the middle of the screen goes completely red. Taking any fire at all or moving at a bad time in Gears 1 means instant death with nobody to pick you up. So how does the difficulty of Gears 4 compare? Well, it's significantly easier. In Gears 4 on hardcore mode, there's a segment where you are fighting 4 boomers at once.
Wait for it.
I immediately beat this part on my first try. Meanwhile, in Gears 1, the hardest part of the game had 2 boomers, and I must have died 50 times at this part on hardcore mode. Did you notice how in Gears 1, I had to stay in cover basically all the time, otherwise I would get immediately melted, you know, the way war should actually be? Well, in Gears 4 hardcore mode, I can just kind of wander around.
The way war should be? The way war should be?
Monsters! War never changes.
The way war should be is if you die once, you can't play the game ever again.
I love him. I love him, chat.
Attacking me, no danger. So the hardest difficulty in the Gears trilogy is insane, and let's just say it's insane. In Gears 4 and 5, they added an additional difficulty even harder than insane called inconceivable. But guys, I gotta be honest, inconceivable in Gears 4 doesn't even come close to insane in Gears 1.
When a minute later, we can see that this isn't his footage, but someone else's, where he rewinds and fast forwards a video in real time. So when you make the arguments that you played all of the games on the hardest difficulty...
Chat, did you hear that? He's using somebody else's footage. Hey, Horror and Hellfire, what's going on? Again, he's using somebody else's footage. That's not very gamer of you. Use your own footage.
To come to your conclusions.
Guys, he's reacting to somebody's footage!
It does make me question if you even bothered to play the games at all. And this is even more blatant in his immersive Sims video.
Video really worth playing, so... You know, all the Bioshock games are worth playing, all the Deus Ex games are worth playing. Prey, you gotta play Prey.
Oops, I guess he forgot to cut that out. But in the beginning of his video on Gears of War, he makes the argument that the first couple...
Prey? The game where you played a Native American dude?
Oh, I love it. I know, I just love that he keeps the trailer in.
Base shooter couldn't have inspired the developers because according to Andy, no one played it.
Now was there
Yes, he's reacting. Somebody tell his counterpart Dark Viper.
Technically a game in 2003 called Kill Switch that was actually the first cover-based shooter? Yes, but it's an unfortunate fact of life that a game must also be popular to be influential, and Kill Switch was not a popular game. Some people have pointed to Resident Evil 4, which came out a year before Gears, as pioneering the shooting style. RE4 doesn't actually let you snap to cover at all, though, and therefore isn't a cover-based shooter.
But the developers had come out before talking about how Resident Evil and Kill Switch were their inspirations, which this can also be seen in the over-the-shoulder camera movement in both Gears and Resident Evil 4. He does this because he wants to paint Gears of War as being a 100% original idea, and other games had just copied their formula, when most games aren't 100% original pieces, and there is nothing wrong with that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. However, there are more examples I can show you of how Andy blatantly doesn't hold a good understanding of what he is even talking about. In his second second immersive sim video, Andy makes the arguments that BioShock couldn't be an immersive sim, but the sequel could, due to the multiple ways to deal with combat scenarios with the aid of plasmids or reprogramming machines to aid you in your journey. However, what Andy misses here is that almost everything you can do in the second game, you can do in the first game, which again makes me wonder if he bothered to play it before making his comments. Like, does Andy have any standards when it comes down to how he makes content? Does he actually do any research into the topics he talks about?
That's why BioShock 2 wasn't seen as a very good sequel. It was seen as like a DLC or an expansion. Like, does he not remember BioShock 2 was not well received because it didn't do anything different? It was just more of the same. Also, the story was absolutely fucking garbage in BioShock 2, but I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, he's talking like it's some innovative game, and it never was.
Well,
nothing 2 did built upon 1.
I think what's interesting, right, is just how Andy, throughout his career, has done some things. Chat, I'm gonna pull up the Google Doc that we have, only because I'm going to be honest. It is almost 12 o'clock, and I'm slightly running out of steam. So we're going to get to the document that we have. Based everybody involved in this document creation, I'm starting to think this guy doesn't have pants. Thank you, Tyler. So, chat, we have lovingly created a document, the Opp Block. If anyone wants to react to Andy, we have a companion document to it. I swear you can use it. We will send it over to you. But yeah, let's talk about this for a second. So Andy has a series of socials. We've discussed them a little bit. This is one of Andrew's Series X. Andy loves to respond to himself. You may have seen this tweet before. This is his tweet where he's just reacting to himself.
Even your stupid ass beard.
But there's chat. What if I told you? You know, I'm going to F11 this so I can make it bigger. Chat, there's so much more. So much more. Chat, sometimes he's a clout chaser. So, Andy retweets himself all the time. Guys.
On his other account.
Andy, who did this? There's a YouTuber who did this. Who the fuck did this? Oh my god. Him retweeting himself, I can't remember. Oh my god, who used to do this all the time?
I don't know, man.
Oh my god, I can't think of the name right now. It's gonna bother me.
The point is, he's sock puppeting himself.
He sock puppets himself all the time.
Yeah.
We have Xbox Phil. I love the Xbox, buddy. Can I get the Hellblade copy, review copy? Andy really wants to break in. He wants the review copies. Big boy, please, please. Please, Mr. Phil Spencer, let me suck on your titty. Please, please, please. But chat, there's so much more. Let's go to Andy the Hypocrite. Andy, Starfield is a game of the generation easily. If you're an anime cuck or PS fan, you're biased and will disagree though. So he goes in to shit on Starfield. However, he talks about how he would play Starfield in a video about immersive sims and things like that. So it's really interesting. Is Andy a poser? I don't know, chat.
He's a Starfield glacier, which is fine, I guess. If you want to like it, whatever.
I thought he didn't like it. I thought he didn't like it, chat. Hey! It's just so funny, chat. But then it's interesting because he's like telling people to quit the industry, even though they work in the industry. He just wants it so bad. Again, this is the debate with the Act Man, where he claims he has what is it? This is the description, says he had rights to claim AndyPants. Like, AndyPants had the right to claims. No. People can own their own likeness. He goes on to say, just to further clarify, I never performed a false copyright strike. I performed a perfectly legal copyright strike. The Ackman re-uploaded it its entirety. Guys, guess what? If you are in the content, if you're having a debate, you are owning part of that content. It's just how it is. This is just him. What is this? Oh, this is how he comes out. Quit all the things because Andy says so. Let's see. Herptown, when somebody talks about positive game development with Japan, again, remember, he said Japan is the only people making the real games. Herptown, you're a Sony cocksucker. We get it. No developer wants exclusivity unless a gun is to their head. In this case, Sony. FF16 bombed because of exclusivity. This game is similarly not doing well because of his exclusivity.
He was a console warrior.
He's a console warrior.
Because he thought that he could make money off that.
But chat, he's a gooner. He loves Cortana.
Remember when Cortana was a sex doll?
And then Andy, in a video, loves his modded game. So by the way, chat, in a video, so this is the unmodded version of Dragon Age. This is the model of games Andy plays with. Listen, it's okay to play games with the Gooner mods. I don't think this is very Christian of me. This man!
Also, why did he give Morgan that hairstyle?
It's an ugly hairstyle.
That's a terrible hairstyle.
Listen, it is okay.
Giving Liliana just fat fucking tits, like, Jesus Christ.
And then, chat, we will end with a series of tweets.
I can't believe we're ending. I can't believe I just got home.
Bro, I'm dying. We've been going for 3 hours. I actually can't feel my neck. I think I'm actually tired. I've been.
I can't feel my neck. That's a crazy statement, dude.
I'm just I'm tired. Is what I mean. Jesus would port Bloodborne.
Jesus would port Bloodborne.
Listen, again, I'm in a chair. I'm sitting. I'm tired. Oh, shit. And finally, from the lovely people themselves, let's talk about Andy and his feelings about pregnant women. So Andy,
his fetish, the author's barely hidden fetish.
Cool anime girls for the 2. Yes, I have fallen and I can't feel my neck. Thank you. I think I accidentally killed the overlay. There we go. I fixed it. The overlay is back. So I forgot British commented on this. I love it. So, the accidental first-timer, self-conscious of body changes, probably 30 years old, didn't buy maternity clothes. Okay, so again,
imagine being poor.
Imagine being 30 and pregnant, chat. Guys. The Chad baby maker, probably 20 to 25.
This is what your life is. This is what it should be. You should be pregnant at your early 20s. And that's all your life fucking is.
And then Andy
I don't want him in my breeding kink.
And I would love to just point out what Andy says. My wife is 30. The younger the woman, the better.
That jail.
Listen,
jail.
Andy is 40-ish. His wife is about 30. That means she's 10 years younger than him. Listen,
The younger the woman, the better, huh?
I will not put words in Andy's mouth.
I will.
But I will identify the words that he has put on the internet. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and say that Andy is deserving of the wood chipper. I just think he just needs to maybe get his priorities straight. God has forsaken him.
He did just diss his wife.
He did diss his wife, sure.
He called his wife old.
Like, it's just very, very funny. This is like, there's so much to this video.
Do you want me to? You know what? I was going to do Balatro in like 15 minutes. I can continue reacting to this.
I'm about to say, if you guys want to continue to react to this video, join the Discord.
I will continue this in the Discord, guys. I will.
We will have a specific Discord stream for this. I am just like, I could feel the color draining from my face, as in I'm just tired. I've had a long day.
Guys, I will continue. I will carry the torch.
I'm pretty sure I'm just getting sick.
I will start the stage in Discord at 10:45. So be in Discord if you want to see the end of this reaction.
Who's a better Christian, AndyPants or Nick Fuentes? I don't know. What angle is your? It's not that. I'm just tired, chat. But more importantly, if somebody could put the links to the Discord in the chat,
I will continue.
It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much. I want to give a big, yes, it is like 11:45 EST.
Yes, cool anime girls. I am a late night person. I will be up.
Thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Discord. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everybody who donated tonight. Thank you, big ups and head up to our main man himself, Westside Tyler, for the lovely singing tonight. I think, honestly speaking, I think the double stream after the concert drained me a lot more. At Falgi, AndyPants, or that goth girl crash out for Bible study.
Oh, Melanie Mac. Melanie Mac.
Melanie Mac. Yeah.
Melanie Mac. Discount Avril Lavigne.
Best Poggies. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to go to the end card. Oh my God. It just popped open. Hey, listen, chat, I want to thank everybody for being here. Please, if you haven't already joined the Discord, please. Yeah, she eats raw butter. That's why does she eat raw butter?
Be in the Discord if you want me to continue this video.
Yes, thank you so much. I didn't expect how tired I would have been. Oh yeah, it's just beeping at me right now. Let's see. I will say, is there? Can I redirect to anybody? Anyways, if you want more streaming stuff, I will redirect you to. You can also go to the Discord, but I will just redirect the stream to Beckett as well. Just because I see that he's streaming. Save. Thank you guys so much. If you want to see more of AndyPants, please go to our Discord. Thank you guys so much. Weaver, this join the link. I'm going to end the broadcast now. I love each and every one of you. He's just playing games. There's no way he's debating again.
There's no debate. There's no debate. It's fine. It's fine.